You're listening to Hair of the Dogcast, a proud part of the Greenlit Podcast Network. Check out Hair of the Dogcast and all of Greenlit shows at greenlitpodcast.com.
Hey everybody, welcome to a brand new episode of Hair of the Dogcast. That's right, brand new. And by brand new, I mean we are at episode 99. We're almost there.
99.
To the end of the world.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't know what to call this episode. It was like 99 puddles of dogs on the wall or something.
Poddles.
I got 99.
Why a
Yeah,
poddle?
like it's a take on podcasts and bottles, and you put them together.
99 podcasts of Dogcasts on the wall? I don't know. It doesn't rhyme.
It just
doesn't
gotta
feel
fit.
good.
That's not good, Brad.
We'll just call it episode 99.
99 problems.
99 feeling fine.
All right, yeah. I'm one of your hosts. My name is Tom. I'm so happy to be here with everybody today. And by everybody, I mean, who the hell is here? Starting with
Me.
This guy.
Oh, well,
It's me. It's not you, Dylan. It's me, Brad. I'm first.
Hey, Brad. I see you over there.
Hey,
That's
Josh.
right.
Yes, it's me, Brad. And I've been very busy.
Hi, Brad.
I've been busy lately, not playing a ton of games, but editing a lot of YouTube videos as a new side gig, which I get paid for. So
Congrats, man.
that's very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it when you have money. You shower us in lavish gifts.
I like
Sometimes.
the when you lather me in the gifts.
And
Yep. I will buy as many copies of Kingdom Hearts 3 as you want, Josh.
oh, gosh.
they're like $5 now.
They're pretty cheap.
Yes.
yeah.
Get one of those refrigerators full of them.
I want to buy you the full thing where it's got all of the games on one disc, and I will give you we'll give you $1,000 if you beat them all, like platinum trophy. We should try and figure out a
Ooh,
number.
$1,000?
That's definitely
That's
not
To platinum all of them,
I'd
though.
do it.
That-
the platinum?
Think
I don't
about
know.
what
We have
that
to
costs
see.
an hour.
That's true.
It's got to be like $700.
It's like 7 cents an hour. There are kids in Vietnam making more money than that. Speaking of Kingdom Hearts, the Kingdom Hearts champion over here.
That's me. I'm ginormous Josh.
Is that with a J?
Josh.
JY?
Yeah, ginormous. Like Jai, man, like high lie.
The name's Gina.
The China Josh.
The name's Gina.
Josh, how you doing?
Vaginal Josh.
I'm doing fantastic. I got good sleep today, and here I am to manipulate today's Dogcast.
You were saying this is like your first day off in a while. Or,
Oh, actually, yesterday was, but
Yesterday.
man, I was tired and a piece of shit.
okay.
But now you know. Now you're getting
Now you're
ginormous Josh.
Full
Oh,
Josh.
he's huge.
He's so big.
He cannot be contained.
So big, dude.
All right, and lastly, rounding up the last but not least,
It's me,
the
Dylan.
man.
I'm not here in my work uniform. I said, I'm not sitting around in this fucking thing. I was there 12 hours today.
Good for
Dylan
you.
Porter Bridges.
I'm basically doing the job from Death Stranding in real life because I'll be honest with you, I manifest weird shit in my life just subconsciously. I didn't
don't
even
see
realize. But when I started driving, which was today because the DOT approved me, I'm literally
Congrats.
driving around and I'm like,
It's real.
oh, would this be like a mule truck or would this be one of the ones I crafted? And it's just these shitty trucks. And I'm just like, it's a mule truck.
You're just delivering PSPs to the kids all over town.
In
Yeah,
a sweet
yeah, yeah.
tooth
And
mobile.
Monster Energy.
Yep. And
Just filling up from your Monster Energy cans.
So
from the
DOT
play equipment.
Did you have to like drive through cones or do?
I had to pass what's called Smith training, and then they basically had to look up all of my driving records and my work history, and I passed.
Cool.
I got approved.
Were you worried?
No,
Okay.
I'm actually a very good driver.
When someone's like, they're looking into your past, I'm like, I wonder what they'll find.
You did Uber and Lyft for a while.
Yeah, I did
Not
it for 2
much,
years.
Brad.
So passing the Smith test was literally me just explaining
Yeah.
how you stay away from people and you just follow the speed limit. It's
Right
the
on.
easiest fucking thing on the face of the planet.
Well,
but no, the job is very exhausting. But it's 4 days a week, so
Awesome. Well, thank you for your sacrifice and coming to podcast with us.
it's fine. I'll pass out later.
You're so
I'm
brave.
not actually drinking that much tonight, which is
You brought 3 beers.
This is a new.
Well, I got some
record.
beers,
And one's a
guys.
double beer. Oh, those are NA.
Those are NAs, dude.
I have one real beer. What?
Dylan brought non-alcoholic beer.
Bush makes NA beer.
It's really good, actually.
Yeah.
You can try
That's
some.
it's called Bush. Yeah, just kidding.
Ah.
Okay, hey.
Got him.
All right, here at the Dogcast, as you know, or if this is your first time listening, congratulations. What a time to jump on the bandwagon. We are a podcast about video games and beer and video games. We drink actual beer on the podcast normally, and I think we're going to do so tonight. So, Josh,
Beer.
would you like to get the beer going?
So as for beer,
What's our first one of the evening?
I brought a little curveball today. I have a cider here. It's not beer.
Damn it.
It's
Wait, can we do
technically
this?
under the wine category.
I don't think so. Did I just say cider and video games and cider?
Even NA beer falls under under a category, but this.
It's true.
Well, if I pour a full Busch Light into it with the cider, then it would be fine.
But this is a donut cider.
Okay.
Okay, now you got me.
Donut.
Okay, now I'm a little more intrigued.
So cinnamon, brown sugar, vanilla, fresh pressed cider backbone.
Okay.
Come for the apples.
What's it
stay
called?
For the
Come
donut.
for the apples?
Come
This is
on
quite
the
good.
apples. Yeah, Down East cider. They make very good, let's use the term, crushable ciders.
Okay.
I would have this on a nice fall day.
This is, yeah, good half glass of this and I'd be good. But very good. I can taste the donut. I can taste the apple.
I feel like
It's
dropping
an
a
apple donut.
shot of bourbon in there and pounding it. You
Oh,
know?
why not?
Yeah, no shit, yeah.
What are you guys doing later?
Yeah. Almost like a coffee cake.
Apple
A
bourbon
coffee cake.
donut shot.
Maybe.
Jugs.
And if you didn't know, here the Dogcast is supported by some awesome executive producers such as Tyler Keller, Ryan Kristinick, Brian Ward, Kate Conti, the Tragically Kip, and listeners such as yourself. If you would like to find out how to support the Dogcast, please go to patreon.com/Hair of the Dogcast. And we have tiers for all budgets. And you get a lot of cool perks, like you get your own feed, you get no ads, higher bitrate quality with the audio. You get
Extra episodes. Exclusive podcast, Doggies After Dark.
You get to join our deep and dark Discord.
yes.
We share
call it Dad.
all our information
Deep and
on
dark.
there.
It's a really nice. It's a nice area to play. It's I don't say it's family friendly, but it's friendly. It's really friendly.
We're like
It's friendly.
family.
Yeah.
We're like family, just a
Don't bring
different
your
kind of
kids.
family.
right. Yeah.
Or
Not
do if they can
safe for
read,
work.
you know.
That's true.
To learn a thing or two.
God is
It's for everybody. Yes.
That's true.
All right, guys. We have some news this week. Not a lot of headlines, but what we have are kind of meaty. A couple stories.
There's a
like
meteor
beef.
coming?
yes.
Meteor Man.
Do we call Nicholas?
It's gonna kill all of us,
Do you guys ever see the movie
except for
Meteor
Red
Man?
13.
No.
Yeah, you didn't. Nobody did.
Sounds like a 90s
you
action
didn't.
Is that
film.
Robert Townsend
Yeah.
Yeah?
or Stuart Townsend? Who's the
I don't remember his name.
Pete Townsend.
Pete Townsend?
His acting debut.
But he's in it.
opened the door.
He's got like a
That would be
green
Tommy.
meteor and
Oh, yes.
superpowers. Yeah.
We call him Tom here.
Tommy, can you hear me?
Deaf, dumb, idiot podcaster.
Sure plays a mean pinball.
All right, guys, let's start with news story number one. John Gibson, who happened to be a CEO from game company Tripwire Interactive, has, quote, stepped down after receiving backlash for a tweet supporting Texas's recent anti-abortion law
Bye-bye.
that restricts all abortions after 6 weeks, also incentivizes citizens to report those who attempt to seek abortions with a potential $10,000 reward. On September 4th, not too long after we did our last episode, Gibson posted the following tweet after the U.S. Supreme Court's decision to affirm the Texas law. He tweeted, Dylan.
Tweeted Dylan?
He didn't say, yeah. Dylan, all exclamation points.
Dylan, I am speaking to you through the void.
No, I meant Dylan. This is what I'm going to say.
Please tell.
He tweeted, proud of hashtag U.S. Supreme Court affirming the Texas law banning abortion for babies with a heartbeat. As an entertainer, I don't get political often. Yet, with so many vocal peers on the other side of this issue, I felt it was important to go on the record as a pro-life game developer. End quote.
That
Does he donate to
backfired.
charity? Does he give alms to the poor? He ain't pro-life.
No, but
Universal Healthcare, something or other.
he helped create his studio makes a game called Maneater, which I played a lot of this summer.
The shark.
Oh,
The baby sharks.
I got that
Yeah,
game. I
Revenge
need
Simulator.
to play it.
It was for free.
It's on Game Pass.
Anyways, so back to the gist here. Gibson's comments were immediately met with overwhelming disdain by a lot of people.
Well, this is obviously a man who clearly has no like you can be one of these people and like try to express your opinion, but if you're any type of public figure or something like this, if you're lacking that level of self-awareness to begin with, just to keep your fucking mouth shut, then it's on you, man. You're done. It's over.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad, and he's not going to get hired to do any other shit now, unless he wants to make like Christian video games. So.
He'd have to do an apology tour, and
It'd be way too much, though.
it'd be very difficult to get back into stuff.
Well, we'll get
Unless
to
they
it.
remade Bible Adventures for the
Man-Eater's
NES.
not that good, so
It's not great. I
like
mean,
the
it's not
song.
awesome. I did have a good time playing it, but it's like
I had
one
a
of
bit of
those
fun.
like I'm just going to drink a beer and listen to podcasts
looks
and
fun.
kill rednecks on a
that
hydrofoil.
part's cool.
Just copying Jaws Unleashed.
Anyways,
Turns out he was a redneck the whole time.
turns out this tweet, of course, was not taken well by the community, online or otherwise, including Tripwire's own employees and
yeah.
also co-development studios that they work with, such as a studio called Shipwright Studios, who responded soon after, stating that they, quote, could not in good conscience work with Tripwire under current leadership structure, end quote, and stated they were canceling all contracts with Tripwire. So the shitstorm prompted Tripwire to take action pretty quickly, and they released the following statement on September 6th. So 2 days after Gibson tweeted out his support for the abortion thing, they said, the comments given by John Gibson are of his own opinion and do not reflect those of Tripwire Interactive as a company. His comments disregarded the values of our whole team, our partners, and much of our broader community.
We all don't like him.
Our leadership team at Tripwire are deeply sorry and are unified in our commitment to take swift action and to foster a more positive environment, end quote.
I mean, Jesus Christ. Can I just say, like, the amount of weird apology things, the sheer amount of weird apology shit I've been reading from, like, developers fucking up and all this shit. It is so, we are so on the edge of some strange corporatocracy that, like, these are all worded exactly the same.
Yeah.
They might as well
It's like
just
boilerplate. They just
Well,
share the fill in the blank of the allegations.
I just want someone to say, like, wow. I just want one that just says, wow, really fucked up here.
Yeah.
Gonna try to do better. Like, because that's all these break down to. It's like, we here are united. And I'm like, we don't need a fucking speech. It's not the fucking Gettysburg Address.
Yeah.
Like
It's a Braveheart, motherfucker.
If it came out that Josh supported eating babies, we would be like pretty vocal about it.
Oh, he's already done that.
I would be pro it.
What problem do you have with that? Babies are assholes sometimes.
Right,
so.
but are the babies born yet? See, that's the
There's
that's
the issue.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna eat it unless it's born.
Yeah, but I agree with you, Dylan. Like,
Dinner for two.
It'd be nice if some of these were just a little more
Touchy
genuine.
subject.
There's no
sentiment,
genuinity.
you
It's,
know what I mean?
It's like apology 101.
Corporate talk.
But
Yeah.
there's no actual apologizing going on because there's nothing to apologize for. Like when someone else fucks up, you really shouldn't have to apologize for things that they did.
Yeah.
I just don't
No,
believe in that as a
that's
human
wrong.
being.
Fuck that.
Human being.
So I just, to be more forthright and just being like, listen, we didn't like what he did either. If someone just said something like that, well, none of us really like what he did. And guess what? He's gone now. That is called the swiftest justice. That's
Right.
the swiftest justice to this situation.
He was in the vast minority of of people at our company that have that share the similar beliefs.
That's an
And,
actual apology.
Like we just can't work together. So the release went on to say that Tripwire co-founder Alan Wilson will replace Gibson as interim CEO. But here's the thing. I couldn't find, at least as of my research yesterday, if Gibson actually will be leaving the company or was just asked to step down. Because I think he was a co-founder. So I don't know. They made it sound like he's not in charge anymore. But they didn't necessarily say he's leaving the company.
Yeah, it's hard
so-
to make somebody leave the company.
Yeah, I mean, there'd be a lot of...
Marty O'Donnell's still on Bungie's board, and that pisses them off every day, I'm sure.
The big issue with this then, though, too, is that this guy, even if he sticks around, can you just imagine people, like, because if you did something like that, like, imagine I drop trow and shit in the middle of the office.
Again?
Well, I mean, last time no one was around to see it, so it's like a tree falling in the woods situation.
I was in the office, though.
Damn it.
Yeah, we ain't gonna forget.
And you knocked the tree over, too.
Oh, in the hair of the Dogcast offices.
Yes, the Dogcast offices.
I shit in a lot of offices. But
It was you. God damn it, yeah.
But like, can you just imagine how people like would just I wouldn't be able to handle it. If I did something like that and you just get side eye all the time. It seems to me that this guy just needs to duck out and stop existing.
You'd have to start doing one-person developments under another alias.
Yeah, wear a mask.
Yeah.
I know.
But it sounds like that's the people he's siding with is the anti-maskers. So
he becomes Dr. Aborto.
But like like that.
And terrorizes the city.
Is this the beginning of a new villain?
No, he needs to wear like a Travolta, Nicolas Cage mask, like another person's human face. And
He's been replaced by Nicolas Cage's bloody face.
So it's me, John Travolta, your new game developer.
I knew it.
Yeah. So I know I have my
Man-Eater 2.
Man.
Man-Eater 2. It's a new passion
Sing
project.
the song.
Meanwhile, John Travolta's like, he's just like walking around and he's like, oh my God, I'm a piece of shit. He's just acting his ass off.
Right. So it's no secret that the industry on the whole swings left. I know I have my opinions, but I guess I want to ask you guys: do you think this was handled correctly? Do you think it's an overreaction over a person's freedom of speech?
Here's the reality, and it's actually a little bit more.
You're not
simple.
going along with the flock, so but by
freedom of speech is the ability in America to say whatever the hell you want. But that doesn't mean that you can't have consequences to the things.
Not like we
That's
can't
agreed.
judge your opinion.
And
Also,
that's
freedom of
just
consequence.
that's the long and short of it. Listen, bad
They didn't say
PR
he
for a
can't. They didn't say
company-
he can't tweet. They didn't say he can't speak his opinions. But that's just not what their company supports. So,
I mean, like, and especially if you are a leader in these roles, like by becoming a leader, you essentially put yourself on the chopping block for most things because you're the one that people go to first. So, if you were just some random developer in this, none of this would have happened. Like some programmer or whatever. No, it probably wouldn't have happened this way. But you're probably making a lot of money, and unfortunately, you have to be the face of something like this. Mm-hmm. So, I mean,
which he was. I think he was actually the face of the company.
So just kind of get fucked a little. It is like I'm just gonna say it. I don't like this Texas shit. So
We ain't got time for him.
I think it's abhorrent.
Oh yeah.
we here at the Dogcast support a woman's right to choose. We support an idiot's right to speak his mind.
Fuck Texas.
And
Whoa.
Hey,
except the good breweries in Austin.
I know a guy who's from Texas.
Ryan's down there. He's a good guy.
he's great.
Yeah.
If you guys were down to Texas, you'd understand.
Yeah,
All I'm
you're right.
saying is if Ryan wants
I'm
to
just
run
kidding.
for
I love you,
office down
Texas.
there, we support
They
it.
always
Right. Yep,
say,
Ryan's great.
Don't mess with. I mean, it rhymes. So
Yeah, I agree with the whole freedom of speech also can lead to freedom of consequence, and you got to be willing to live with the fucking fallout.
Like even right now, I have a job where if I were on social media talking about the job or like associating my personal thoughts with the job, they'd tank me. Mm-hmm. They'd kick me out right away.
Right.
If I were to speak my real thoughts on Mobcraft in front of everyone at Eagle Park, I would probably be in trouble because you're not allowed to say things about other breweries. But
Is that one of your policies?
no, I mean it's not a policy, but you like
Professionalism.
it's a professionalism. You can't be like that brewery's talking shit about other breweries.
Okay.
It's
I want to
it's
have
a
like an
courtesy.
East Coast, West Coast.
so and so can't
fucking
skateboard well.
Hazy
Yeah,
versus
well,
regular IPAs.
1840 can't dunk a basketball.
Hell yeah.
All I know is Rogers sucks.
Whoa.
Yeah, he
He
sucks.
did week one, but remember he was MVP.
He was weakest one, is what I saw.
Last
He
year.
was the best player in football last
He's
year.
laying down. Sorry.
1 week.
I don't know who you're talking
It's
about.
been
Football.
1 week since we scored a touchdown. Actually,
Been like a year.
All right, Josh. We have a new beer as we transition
Fuck
to the
you
next
want from me, Tom?
news story. Yeah, let's. How about read this beer?
Let me talk to you about this beer.
Oh, Josh
This beer over here.
Hey, Josh, what do you got there, Josh? What are you pouring, Josh?
What are you guys wearing out there? All right, we
Send
got
us your tweets.
Cerebral Brewing
Yeah.
out of Colorado.
Ooh, no idea where that is.
Colorado. Star Witness IPA. We got Nelson and Sabro hops.
Okay.
Star Witness, probably named after my cousin Vinny, or has he been a witness?
I've never met your cousin.
Oh, you don't want to meet that guy.
Sounds like a tough talker. Might have a rap album that was not well received.
My cousin Vinny is a fucking masterpiece.
Yeah, but was he the Star Witness, or he was just kind of like, who invited this guy?
It wasn't Rudy.
Marissa Tomei.
I love Marissa Tomei.
I want to kiss her.
She's a some really cool gal.
Spider-Man.
It didn't have posi traction,
that did too much
which
for me.
means
Got
it couldn't have had 2 tracks. Something like that.
She was in The Wrestler.
She was very good in The Wrestler.
Never seen the movie.
Jesus, Brad.
I ain't bad, man.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Aronofsky.
This smells like a big old IPA.
Got a 6%er. What is it? 6.9.
Wow.
Everybody,
Not bad.
make the noise. 6.9%.
All right, hey guys, you remember that lawsuit between Epic Games and Apple? We had a whole episode about
You
it
still
about a
remember
year
that?
ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck, what?
You know that?
I remember it.
You know the one lawsuit where Epic cheekily allowed in-app purchases in Fortnite to be made outside of Apple's store, and then Apple removed Fortnite from the App Store, and then fireworks ensued, and then, well, guys, we have a judgment. We officially
Who got spanked?
have a
Who got
judgment.
spanked, Tom?
Josh, I'm glad you asked because this past Friday, Judge Yvonne Gonzalez Rogers of the U.S. District Court.
Like his real name was Judge?
I guess it was a lady. But
her.
we
Sorry.
don't know.
Or we don't know. They
Bow.
of the U.S. District
Val.
Court. They ruled.
How's it spelled?
Yvonne. It's a woman.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so I thought you meant E and then period Vaughn.
Oh, okay.
Vaughn.
Like Vaughn.
Yo, I'm Von Miller from the Denver Broncos.
You're making up
My first
sports
name's
things
Ephraim,
again.
but it doesn't sound good. Ephraim Vaughn.
Well, you know, that's you live your truth, Josh. That's fine.
We
but,
have the verdict.
but she ruled in favor of Epic Games.
Okay.
But to be exact,
Under what circumstances, Tom?
she only ruled in favor of Epic Games on one count. But
You're out of order.
yeah, you're right.
Quick, Dylan.
Wear
hit,
pants to
Objection.
court next time.
hit the thing.
That's a video
Use
game.
the hammer.
It is. It's a pretty big count that she did rule on. The ruling states that Apple can no longer dictate that in-app purchases made in apps running on their devices go through the App Store. So for those keeping score, Apple used to collect 30% of all in-app purchases made on any app, but now developers can allow their apps to redirect users as long as they know they are being notified as they're doing so to online shops outside of the Apple ecosystem. And this is slated to go into effect in 2022 unless the lawsuit is appealed and taken on by a higher court. It's kind of a big win for developers, but not a complete victory for Epic, as they lost on all of its other counts against Apple. So this means that Apple was not found to be in violation of antitrust law. They're not required to allow developers to create their own stores on Apple platforms, so they can't just make like their own store app, I guess. And Apple's not required to reinstate Fortnite on iOS. So
Wow. There's going to be a lot of capitulation going on.
well, Tim Sweeney, Epic's CEO, tweeted out his response to the verdict, and his take was not all bunnies and marshmallows. He said, quote, "Today's ruling isn't a win for developers or for consumers. Epic is fighting for fair competition among in-app payment methods and app stores for 1 billion consumers," end quote. So it seems like
Bunnies and marshmallows.
pretty good, both of them actually, just depending on how they're prepared. It seems like Epic is still insisting that True Victory will be being allowed to host competing stores on the platform, or I guess declaring Apple in violation of the antitrust law. Epic immediately filed an appeal on all counts of the final judgment of the lawsuit. So it means that they're appealing the count that they won as well to a higher court. So I guess we'll see if.
Do you think they're going to make this into a movie, Tom?
Apple's got a lot of money. Money wins court cases.
Epic has got more money than God right now, so it's fine.
Not as much as Apple, but Epic's they're okay. They're doing good. They're okay. But we'll see what happens. So there'll be more to come. I really don't know. Like, are they taking this to the Supreme Court? I don't know what the next. I have my business law book over there. I forgot how the hierarchy is, so I'm not sure. Once you get out the district,
I think, well, Supreme Court's the top.
Not a real book, Tom.
yeah, I want Judge Kavanaugh there.
Well, eventually they might have to go to Judge Judy.
I like beer.
I like Fortnite.
I drink beer. I like beer.
My buddy Ted and me, we used to play Fortnite.
We used to boof all the time.
So, just an update.
I wish I knew more. I wish I knew more Fortnite references.
No, that's a reference to Kavanaugh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Boofing? You know what that is?
No.
Don't put it in, Tom.
It's a Fortnite
Go
thing.
ahead.
No, I won't. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I forgot what it is, but
It's when you put beer up your butthole. Kavanaugh did it with his buddies in college. I know you're editing
Called
this
the
out.
chug.
Is it really?
Butt chugging.
Yep, and it was brought up. He's like, I don't even know what boofing is.
Yeah, you do.
You're like triple times as drunk, dude.
The Supreme Court justice
That
talking
motherfucker
about
put a
boofing.
tampon with vodka in his beehole. He know he did.
And that's something we're fine with. Just own up to it.
Yeah.
I'm actually not. You can do some real damage.
Yeah. Do some N.A. Bush
seen
at
Jackass.
first.
Yeah.
Just boost some N.A. Bush.
Put Bush in my bone.
Good.
So there you go. That's our update on the Apple Epic lawsuit. You know, like I said, I thought that was a pretty big count that the judge ruled on. So that could open up some doors for developers to not be bent over a barrel by Apple, keep costs down for consumers. So we'll see what happens with that. This is kind of our last news story before we discuss some presentations this week. This one happens to be about Sony. So Sony be catching some flack over reneging on its cross-gen upgrade policies. Do you guys see any of this stuff?
Horizon Zero Dawn. It's cheaper to get it for the PS4 and upgrade it. What was something like that?
That's it.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, kind of.
They said that they would have free upgrades for the PS4 versions, right?
Yes. Originally, like before PS5 came out.
And they realized they don't have any new PS5 games, so they're all PS4 games.
So, yeah, I think they found out that, wow, this cross-gen period is lasting way longer than we had anticipated.
And Xbox is like, we're not even releasing games at all, so take that.
Say that.
Right? So about a week or so ago, Sony announced that Horizon Forbidden West, the sequel to Zero Dawn, would not allow a free next-gen upgrade to those who buy the PS5 version. 4 version, sorry. In fact, for those preferring a digital version of the game, Sony's only option for consumers was to buy this digital deluxe version, which contained both the PS4 and PS5 version of the game for like $80. So essentially, you're essentially buying 2 versions of the game.
I don't buy digital anymore.
At a bit of a discount, but those who opted for the standard digital PS4 version had no recourse to upgrade to PS5 unless they would just have to buy the PS5 version of the game.
They weren't even going to offer like a $10 upgrade fee? Because that's kind of the standard $10, $20 upgrade fee.
That was, but no, not in this case, and or at least not at that time, because this news was not met very cheerily by online masses as well.
Because they already said that they were going to do it. You can't take it back after you say you're going to do something.
I mean, corporations would never do that.
Never.
No.
I bet the game's going to be good, Tom.
I forgot the first one already.
Buy it twice good? Hey.
No, not many games are that.
No. But I'm sure, yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it a lot, actually. But, especially considering the shortages of the next-gen console hardware and, many gamers essentially not really knowing if they'll be able to get a PS5 by the time the game actually comes out in February.
What if they announce a PS6 next year?
What?
No, I think Josh is right. Josh, keep going on.
Right. We can't get PS5s now, so let's just make a PS6.
Well, it's kind of like the Wii U thing,
We're just releasing 5 of them.
The current Xbox and the current PlayStation 5 are like, they're selling like hotcakes, but
Yeah.
the Wii U didn't have any real games for it for a while. And
I would disagree.
I would disagree.
I mean, Nintendo.
I own a Wii U.
Dang, you threw it back at us.
Nintendo's first year of any console is pretty dry. So when the Wii U came out, I think people were just turned off by the fact that they didn't want to play Assassin's Creed 3 or Mass Effect 3.
Those
on
are
the Wii U.
you got
Call
an
of Duty
Arkham,
on Wii U?
an Arkham port.
Wouldn't you want
Yeah.
a Mario game? Well, give me 7 years.
It was like when Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 came to the Xbox and 3 was coming to the PS2. I'm like, why are you giving us the second one again?
Well, they thought originally that Mario Kart was going to completely save them. And as someone who bought it, I fucking loved it. I had to tell
It's
someone.
still a good
I
port.
literally said, like, every time someone comes over to my house, they're like, let's play Mario Kart. And I'm like, I'm so fucking tired of this Mario Kart. It's 8 years old, and I'm just done with it. And they're like, 8 years old. It came out with the Switch. The Switch isn't 8 years old. I'm like,
You don't understand.
Oh, you fucking
You don't
fucks.
understand.
I'm like, you fucking fucks. I've been playing this same game. I
And
don't
they
want to go to
are
the airport
fucking
no
fucks.
more.
They are.
I don't want to drive on the airplane wings.
They need to
anymore.
know that
But look,
they're fucking
we have
fucks.
little squiddling characters
Okay,
from
so-
the game.
Doesn't do
Yes,
shit for me.
Sony will be giving everyone a free Wii U in exchange for this debacle.
That's a goddamn deal right there.
Well, what's the Xbox going to give?
No fucks.
A handshake.
Dots,
So
pretzels.
because of this fallout, again, Sony, Jim Ryan, ended up capitulating shortly after the reaction to the original announcement and said in a statement on PlayStation blog that Sony would now offer free next-gen upgrades specifically to anyone who buys the PS4 version of Horizon Forbidden West. But
No more after
But
this.
after
Did you
that game,
change your mind?
We're going to give
no
you
free upgrade for you.
one more kiss. Never again.
Yes.
So should I just buy it then? Like, because it's like that's actually not so bad.
Just wait till the PS4 price drops really low, and then you get a PS5.
Actually,
game.
you wait till the next holiday season. All the games are basically like $20. It's awesome.
Things are dropping pretty low already for
Well,
things. I
Black
saw like
Friday
Assassin's
deals.
Creed Valhalla was down to like $20. I saw today,
Probably, yeah.
and I was like,
Valhalla.
It's a good one. So no free upgrade past Forbidden West. However, they did say that subsequent cross-gen releases such as GT7, Gran Turismo 7, and God of War Ragnarok, they'll at least give you the option to pay $10 to upgrade from PS4 to PS5.
Now that I don't necessarily think is like the worst thing.
No.
If you want to pay for the upgrade, you can. But if you just wanted the product as is, it's
Yeah.
that's all consumer choice.
Yeah.
But when
and that's whether you bought physical or digital.
well, I would always I think
get
going forward, I'm going
physical.
to buy physical because you cannot trust how they handle their accounts. So
Right. And I mean, the extra $10 would bring the PS4 price, total all-in price, into parity with how much they're charging for PS5 games, which is $70.
I mean, how many times I bought the first Mario?
But
Whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you know, as we discussed at the beginning of the story, prior to the PS5 launch, Sony took a much more gamer-friendly approach to the free upgrades. You know, Miles Morales had a free upgrade to PS5. So did Sackboy Big Adventure.
no, not Miles Morales. Miles Morales was only on the PS5.
Really?
Spider-Man for the PS4 was only. There was an upgrade for that, but Miles Morales is PS5 only, isn't it?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think it was PS4 as well. Look it up, producer.
Yeah, it's on the PS4 as well. That's surprising to me.
Boom.
Shut up, Brad.
Yeah.
Do you even know
You're
video
younger.
games? What are you doing
You
here?
goddamn young whippersnappers.
I don't,
Leave
I
it to
don't
the
know.
old guys. Come on.
Thought for a second we had an exclusive game for a while, but no, they're still just for everything.
Nope, never.
No.
Not till 23.
So this is my editorialization right now. Come on, Sony. Come on. Engender that goodwill. You know, Xbox has smart delivery, which although it's still opt-in by third-party developers, all first-party games get a free upgrade to the best version of the game based on the hardware you're playing on. Don't let Bill Gates get one up on you, man.
Don't charge $10. Give us $10 back.
I mean, he's already infecting everybody with nanobots,
Xbox is crushing it right now.
you know?
They both are, Brad.
I'm just saying.
Knocking it right out the pot.
I no comment. No comment. This is just my opinion. There you go. Pretty soon, hopefully sooner than later, there won't be any more cross gens, and we'll just end up paying the $70 fucking for the PS5.
It's going to be another year and a half.
You mean waiting to pay $25 4 months later?
Or
I'll be doing.
$25 4 months later.
Yes.
Or wait till PS6 comes out, and then you get the PS5 like
Free upgrade, remake version.
Yes.
PS5 comes with a
like the
PS6.
collection that they give you when you buy a PS5. You know.
So what if I bought
Uncharted
Kingdom
and-
Hearts on the PS2? Do I get a free HD upgrade remake when you make it for the PS5?
Well, yes, Brad.
Oh, okay then.
Why, yes.
All right. Well, here we go. This is the last thing I have here in the news segment. And
Tom. Here we go.
speaking of Sony, keeping on the Sony train, PlayStation had a showcase that was held on September 9th, last Friday, as of this
Uh-oh.
recording.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we all watched it. And there were some fun announcements in there.
A lot of expected things. Though.
A lot of expected things. A couple surprises, I would say. We'll just go down the list here. You let me know if you want to stop and make a comment. Okay?
Okay.
I'll slap you when I'm ready.
All right. We're just going in chronological order of the announcements. The first thing was a teaser for Knights of the Old Republic remake, which is being developed by Aspyr. This is supposedly a remake of the game that is fully remade for PS5. No release date, just a simple teaser with Revan, Darth Revan.
As far as knowing absolutely nothing about what the remake will do, if they're changing gameplay, if they're doing anything with it, wow, you have a voice actor and one image. Like, good on you.
That's most of this presentation, let's be clear.
I'm with you there. But it's like,
A lot of it, yeah.
This is exciting for a lot of people. Let's wait until it comes out in 4 years, and then we can judge it.
But I think people are such, like, they're so ready to suck at the tit. They're just like,
Yeah.
I saw
give me. Oh, well, it's like, you don't know what any of this shit is. Like, I am so tired.
I watched some.
So tired.
I watched some people that
CGI is not that cool anymore.
I watch some YouTubers that I generally respect their opinions. I watch them like respond to the showcase, and they were just fucking fanboying it up, and it made me want to vomit. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's like,
This is rumored for a while. I know we've talked about it on the cast before.
I like the original.
Do you remember 14 years ago?
28 years ago, Dylan.
HK47, whatever.
Retro gamers.
I mean, let's be clear. Back in the day,
masturbate to
the
the old
game was a
one.
fucking banger.
No, it was.
No.
Amazing.
I you know how I feel.
bang.
I've said it millions of times. This nostalgia baiting. This.
Yeah.
It's like okay, everything's an Ouroboros ready to eat its own fucking tail. It's just like they're gonna
Ouroboros.
give you the same shit and they're gonna shovel it down your mouth. It's why I always appreciate when an original game comes out. I'm just like, Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna say-
balm for my balls.
There was only like 2 games I liked in this entire showcase.
Me too.
Yep.
Okay.
But
well,
we'll wait till we get to
you let
them.
me know when we get there. So that was the first thing shown. I am a wait and see. And next we have Project
give a
Eve,
fuck.
which seemed to be like a
I love it, Josh.
Bayonetta, Devil May Cry, Near Automata-ish stylish action game with biblical connotations.
I believe this would be called a character action game in the modern parlance.
I think this is the one Dom said was
He was
horny.
he was he was
You're
horny
not?
for it.
Horny anime.
There's a horn.
He
Yeah.
always kind of is.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that hair. He's swarthy.
Yes.
The gameplay didn't excite me too much from what I saw. It looks fairly standard, but it did look horny.
Yep.
There's a few shots like, oh, that's a butt. They nailed it on that one.
Yep.
Dude, it was pretty good
They talked
butt,
about sins and God.
there were some Bible
So,
passages.
I definitely got some Automata vibes.
You know what it reminded me of?
It looked really
there's
good.
There's a game that came out for the PS3. It was called El Shaddai. Mm-hmm. Something of the Metatron. I own it.
Never played it, but yeah.
It's actually quite good, and it's very artsy. There's a reason it didn't sell well. But if they're going to do something like this, hell, like if they're going to jump into Judeo-Christian mythology, wig it out. Make it crazy.
Ascension of the Metatron.
Yeah, thank you. That's what I thought.
There you go. Okay. We'll see about that one. I don't know if that's going to be my cup of tea. No release date, I don't think, but that's being made by Shift Up Games, I guess. Josh, what do we have here? We had a beer.
Oh yeah. Great Notion Brewing. That's our OG when we go to Portland.
is
Dogcast
pumping his
recommended
fist.
brewery right here.
It's one of my faves. Peanut Brother.
Oh,
Imperial Milk Stout with chocolate and peanut butter, and it's from February,
God, that
and it
smells
held up pretty nicely.
A balm for my aching
doesn't smell
bones.
great.
I can already tell this is my kind of stout. It's
Yeah.
got all of like the big roasty peanutty smell just right
It
there.
is a
I
9%.
wish it made, like-
It's not too sweet.
It doesn't seem-
It's really good.
They need to make air fresheners that smell like this.
That tastes like a warm winter night.
I just want it every day forever. It looks like Master Splinter's on the can too.
That's fantastic. That's
it
very
is.
good.
He is.
Is that Splinter?
He's got an orange shirt and a little bow and arrow safety
It
pin.
looks a little bit like Splinter.
A little bit.
They're getting the peanut butter off of the
mouse
mouse
And that's his,
trap.
and that's his brother Sphincter on there as well.
high-fiving.
It's the only way to
Master
be.
Sphincter.
Oh, you. All right, next up, while we drink this amazing beer,
Very good.
I'm going to sip that.
we had a Borderlands update. I don't know if this is probably an expansion. It's called Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, which is a fantasy-styled Borderlands campaign, kind of like a D&D styled.
So has anyone here played Borderlands 2?
Oh yeah, many.
Did you play Tiny Tina's Dungeons and Dragons expansion?
That was one I didn't. I did buy all the.
It's quite good.
all
it's
the
my
DLC.
favorite part.
Oh yeah, I heard good things about it. But
So this is
Did
kind
not-
of in that vein.
okay, yeah, that's kind of what I got from
I
it.
like the trailer a lot.
It's super cute.
It was I like the music
Fucking
and the tone for the trailer. I thought it was edited well. The gameplay looks fun.
Borderlands.
Pretty.
It looks Borderlands. I don't know. I like
Those games are mindlessly okay.
I like the fast nature of multiplayer magic mixed with guns, whatever. But I liked the trailer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they wanted you to.
And it felt like Dungeons and Dragons-y in a way because they were like rolling for characters, which I thought was cool. I've never played Borderlands, but
Borderlands 2, there's one where they do a D&D campaign and your characters get kind of transported to her imagination. I don't like Tiny Tina. That's the biggest problem.
Me too. She's fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Really
I
annoying.
never heard of Tiny Tina. What the fuck is that?
She's like
You
a
play Borderlands?
Demolitions.
From Gremlins?
Did you play Borderlands?
no.
She's an insane little girl. I would say Harley Quinn-esque, who is very obsessed with explosions.
Yeah.
And that seems to be the most internet-y of internet jokes, but Borderlands is full of that shit. So if you have no tolerance, you just can't deal with it anyway.
No, Borderlands 2 is kind of rough to go back to these days with the all the memeage and just the constant
The memeage
references
is
to
hard.
like 2012, you know?
Yeah.
So
It's
looking
very hard.
looking forward to the show they're making or whatever.
The movie?
The movie.
Actually, I've heard a lot of good things from that set.
I'd love this. Yeah, I'm curious to see what Jamie Lee Curtis looks like.
Yeah, Michael Fassbender said a lot of nice things from the Assassin's Creed set as well. So
Listen,
this
Kate
could be great.
Blanchett as Hela did it for me, so I want to see her as like this. Oh, that's gonna do
She's
something.
Siren?
You know, her as Bob Dylan did it for me.
That one's pretty good.
Oh, yes. That's right.
Robert Zimmerman.
Bobby Zimmerman.
All right.
Bobby
Next.
Z.
Next, we had Forspoken, which looks like an Assassin's Creed Uncharted Horizon Zero Dawn looking action game. Kind of, I got kind of a Longest Journey vibe where a woman from present day gets transported to a fantasy realm. This is
What?
made by Square.
I'm in a fantasy world now, and I'm talking to a
No,
cuff.
in my game.
Also of
pussy.
note, this is Amy Hennig's game, or she's a writer with Gary Whitta. So this is coming spring of 2022.
She has
On those,
she has rings for bracelets.
Shang-Chi.
Yes. You heard of that? Great movie.
I had a problem with this showcase where so many of the games like have a look which just doesn't have a lot of its own individual style.
Yeah.
And within 10 seconds, my eyes have already rolled in the back of my head and it's hard to pay attention. This blends in with a lot of other games
Yes.
coming out.
at least three
a
others.
lot
that were like,
of them.
It
They
does-
all
it-
feel like the same thing.
It didn't have an identity or anything
gonna bring
exciting
this up.
about it. I was fairly frustrated with this showcase, and it's because all of these AAA modern games all just kind of like blend in, and there's
Yeah.
this one didn't do a single thing for me, and I'm sure it's fine.
Isn't that like Sony's like kind of bread and butter now? Is like their space,
I like
like
butter
where they
with my
rule
bread.
is the third person adventure, like action adventure, like the Uncharted kind of game.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
And you can see like Horizon Zero Dawn and
we just don't know
Uncharted.
yet. One of
And
these games.
Last of Us.
One of these games might be the best game on the
Spider-Man.
next gen consoles.
No,
We
you're
don't
right.
know.
I
haven't
love
seen
I love
enough.
Amy Hennig. I love Gary Whitta.
Yeah.
And them together on a game. I mean, the writing's probably going to be at least decent.
I don't know. I don't think the Uncharted games have good writing.
You're wrong.
I think they have fun, pulpy writing. I
Yeah.
wouldn't say that
For
it's,
the genre,
I wouldn't say it's high art, but it's Indiana Jones. It's doing what it's supposed to do.
Yep. Well,
And the cast has good chemistry.
yeah, they do.
Nolan North, we love you.
Yes.
Oh man,
Kisses,
Absolutely.
hugs.
everyone else, you're cool too.
Performances ain't the problem.
Forspoken.
I can't wait till the sequel.
The future.
Five
is
spoken.
Hey, yes. Yeah, that's spring 2022.
There was another.
All right, let's roll
on.
roll through these.
Bleeding from
Next,
my
we had Rainbow Six Extraction, which looks like Rainbow Six in the Last of Us universe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What the
fucking
fuck?
kind of. You want to know what? I played a bit of Siege multiplayer because it was on Game Pass.
It's
God bless you, Game
immensely
Pass.
popular.
God bless
And I'll
America.
tell you what, they got a good community. I chatted with some people. They were like, oh, you're gonna really get into it. You could like join our thing, and I'm like, I don't have time for that. And I was like, you're very nice.
I got a
but
job
no.
now.
And they're like, but you're pretty good. Like, especially. And I'm just like, I know you guys are.
Come on, be a big pig with us.
I
The
can't
big pig squad.
afford-
The
Like,
big
how
pigs.
much can you pay me an hour to play with you? Yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a very good video game. And
Does Rainbow Six usually have like aliens or monsters in it?
No, this is the first.
That was the only thing, but then immediately I was like, oh, okay, whatever.
And fun fact: this game was originally titled Rainbow Six Quarantine, But they
fuck
decided
that.
to change it to a
Rainbow Six coronavirus.
They changed it to a word
Very
that has the
marketable,
exact same
Brad.
amount of letters.
Yes.
Google that.
Extraction.
Yeah, so probably a good thing.
We just erase here.
Right.
What words could we use here?
Right, find and replace. And Alan Wake. I don't know if you guys played Alan Wake back in the day, but
I did.
a remastered
I love those
version.
batteries.
That
They cleverly showed almost none of the graphics using clever lighting and staying away from the models in this trailer because it doesn't look that good. I have a
No,
feeling.
it doesn't. Just from what they showed, it looked like maybe we up-res some of the
Won't be as good
textures,
as the
but
movie.
it's still the janky animation. I'm not sure, but
What
it
was
is a
this?
remaster, not a remake.
What was this originally on?
360.
Xbox.
Yeah.
Okay, Xbox 360.
Specifically.
Because it kind of looked like it from the trailer.
A little bit, yeah.
They're like, finally, Alan Wake has come to PlayStation. And everyone's like,
I've
what?
been playing some Burnout Paradise on Game Pass because I just needed a fun done racing game where I go fast and do shit. And it's like it's done well, but for fuck's sake, it's a fucking 360 video game. So
Oh, yeah.
you can just tell.
Nothing
it's
wrong with
fine.
that.
It's fine.
It's all right.
And
I downloaded it too. It's
And it's fine that it's coming to
60 frames?
to the PlayStation. I hope Alan Wake is not that expensive. I hope it's a $30 to $40 purchase at max. Is what they can get away with.
I never
just
really-
hope it doesn't put me to sleep.
Alan Wake, more like Dylan Sleep.
I mean, I didn't like the actual gameplay. I liked how the game was structured into like episodes, like Twin Peaks, with an ending song like after every like chapter and credits, and then like a beginning episode title for the next chapter. But
Now I have
this
to rewatch
fucking-
all of Twin Peaks since you said that.
Go play Control
Control is
because
so
Alan Wake
good.
is in the same universe as Control, so Control's amazing.
Control is so good.
It is Remedy's best game. Next, you know what, guys? GTA 5 is finally coming out. Again.
Thank God. I have been waiting to play this game forever.
Fucking A, man.
I mean, it looked
I
really,
thought we were still on 3.
it did look really good.
It has some next-gen features, upgraded graphics and gameplay. I don't know. Coming out March 2022, which has been delayed. It was originally supposed to come out in November.
Does
Man.
it fix Rockstar's awful aiming controls that never get fixed in any of their games and everyone still fucking buys it?
When are they going to make the Warriors 2?
There was literally only one thing in the trailer that made me go, okay. And it was because you can seamlessly switch between characters instead of that long, drawn-out, like, switch between characters where it takes a while to, like, load. It's like, it's fast now. I'm
They
like,
said that, but they still showed the overhead, like, we're going to zoom out of the map.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never really played Grand Theft Auto Online.
I've been
I'm
intrigued with the online, but I've never done it. Like, I've tried to.
Yeah.
It's like, how the fuck do I even get it?
I dabbled in right away, like, when it came out.
It seemed very obtuse to begin, and I think it opens up as you get further. But Grand Theft Auto 5 is a good game.
Oh, yeah.
I love the game. I've played it 2 or 3 times now,
Me too.
and
Yeah.
this is fine. I'm not going to buy it. If it's there for people that haven't played it, whatever. If you haven't played it, go. Maybe this is for you, but
Yeah.
I mean, I have it already.
Who
So
has
do
it?
I get a free upgrade?
This is the best
Do I get a
selling-
free, Do I get a free upgrade?
From your PS3?
I don't get a free upgrade now. That's the standard, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, it's like Elder Scrolls. You can release Skyrim again. If you give it to me for free, I'll check it out. But
Yep.
yeah.
And as all you discerning listeners know, GTA 5 is the best-selling game of all time. I think it's the best, most profitable entertainment property ever made.
Sad Mario sounds.
And it's like 10 years old, or almost 10 years old.
yeah.
Boy, oh boy. Next we had Ghostwire Tokyo. First-person action melee game, the one from Shinji Mikami's studio.
This is one of my 2 games I thought looked cool.
Yeah. At first, I wasn't sure what it was, and then when it flashed Ghostwire Tokyo, I'm like, we've been hearing about this game for years now.
Ghostwire Tokyo, this trailer reminded me of Death Stranding or Kojima in a way, because I loved the imagery and it felt new. The character designs were interesting. The masks, there were like enemies without heads and suits. And I didn't know what the gameplay was, but I'm like, you have hooked me on the world design.
Yeah.
Which is hard to do with a lot of like big games right now. But I don't know much about it, but it felt like a breath of fresh air with like a new design feel or like new character looks.
Yeah, it gave me vibes of, I don't know if you guys ever played the Darkness series, but it kind of gave me like vibes of that kind of first person
without the edgelord factor.
Yeah, without your fucking eels or your.
It's called the
darkness.
It's called the Darkness.
But
Eels.
It looked interesting. We'll see.
It is, of course, by Tango Gameworks.
Tango Gameworks, yes.
Oh, that second Evil. Anyone who has never played Evil Within 2. Fucking play it. It is one of the best survival horror games that's ever existed.
Well, now I have to play it because I trust everything you say now, Dylan.
It's one of the best.
I have it still wrapped, still haven't played it.
It's absolutely wonderful. It is free on Game Pass.
Yep. And yeah, this is one of those, I think the second of 2 games launching first on PS5 or supposed to be PS5 exclusive, but the company is now owned by Microsoft through the Bethesda deal. So we'll see how long that lasts. Next, we had Dylan's favorite game, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, with an updated trailer.
Cool.
Nice dog fur graphics, but
At least you're fighting religion.
I get sure, yeah.
That doesn't do anything.
It does. I mean, that's the only thing I could think of as a plus for you, Dylan.
No.
This didn't really. This was
I'm not
just,
against religion. I'm against extremism.
This was a story trailer. It was just explaining the story of the game.
Yeah, it was all cut. Yeah, I guess it was some gameplay.
I skipped it. I don't know anything about
That
it.
might be fun. I don't care.
I said they stole 30 minutes of my fucking time before. They won't have it again.
Yes.
30 minutes. 30 minutes.
And so at this point,
30 minutes.
At this point, they had 30 minutes before, and I felt like most of this trailer was new. So we've seen probably about 35 minutes of the
probably
game.
the whole game,
We
yeah.
could maybe skip the game at this point, except just watch the ending on YouTube, and you've got it all.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. If you want to hear us talk passionately about this game, please listen to our reaction to the Bethesda. Was it the Bethesda conference? Or no?
It was Square Enix.
Square
This
Enix,
isn't
sorry,
made
yes.
by the Spider-Man Marvel
This is
people.
Eidos.
No, it's not. You guys remember 70s music? Ooh.
People love that shit.
All right, next we had Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt. I think this is like a battle royale in the fucking Vampire the Masquerade setting. I didn't know this was a game, and I love Vampire the Masquerade, the video games. So.
Wait, that's a thing?
But I don't like battle royales, and I will not play this. So next we had a game that came out today. Yes, the day we're recording here. Deathloop.
That comes out today, huh?
Yes.
So
It's got-
don't pay attention.
I really wish
IGN gave it a 10.
I wish I could fucking. I love
excited for this
I
one.
love the Dishonored games. I own a Dishonored tarot deck. Literally.
Can you read tarot cards?
Yeah.
Let's do it on the air sometime.
Sure, that's great.
Okay.
I'm fine with
Readings.
that. I actually got a new occult one that has all demons. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's
I literally bought it on Saturday.
Can they draw you?
I were deeming.
Instagram.
No, I love this team, and Dishonored 2 got a lot of. I think Dishonored 2 failed. First of all, because and it's unfortunate, and I don't believe that this should have been the case, is that they really promoted Emily, the second playable character next to Corvo, who is the original protagonist. They really promoted her within all the production and stuff.
Yeah.
Her outfit is kind of like bad game design in that way.
They buried this game like in the middle of
It was late
busy
October,
season.
November.
Yeah.
And it came out with like Wolfenstein: The New Colossus.
That's right.
Then it
Like
was
Call of
also but then it was also, I believe, Battlefield 1, a new Call of Duty, and Titanfall 2.
Yeah.
And I
that
think
sounds
this
about
was
right.
all the same year, because I remember going to a GameStop for Black Friday, and I was just like, well, I want Dishonored 2 and Wolfenstein 2.
Yeah.
Because those are the ones that I would like to play. And I think they just had too much. They were slapping against each other just a little too hard.
Right. Yep.
And
it's a shame.
and
Dishonored 2 is great.
Dishonored 2 is the better Dishonored it is. So
And I just love the Thief legacy that those games have, because like the heads of the studios.
what do they call that? Like an immersive sim? An
know.
immersive first-person sim?
I don't know
It's
what those
like
games. Yeah.
Like Prey, like it's or BioShock, which has more elements of like where you can solve puzzles within the world and get more out of it if you want to.
Right.
This trailer did kind of remind me of BioShock Infinite in some ways. Like they're trapped in this like loop of a city where like Infinite, you're trapped in like a certain time frame.
Yep.
The guy finds out that he was a security guard for the city, and
It's a big time loop. Yeah.
I was feeling
Of death.
some Infinite Story vibes from it, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm
So-
interested to try it out once it comes out on Game Pass in a year.
So apparently this is a game in which you move through the world and you gain kind of experience points, but your goal is to assassinate a certain amount of people. And what their goal is that eventually they want you to get so good at assassinating them all in a row and developing your powers with each loop that you can kind of do it like this grand ballet. And you're supposed to feel like that's what some of the reviews I read said, that it's just supposed to feel like you are fucking John Wick, like moving through these situations, feeling like the biggest badass.
That's cool. I hope this gets some. I hope
it's
people
gonna be
play
popular.
it. I hope people buy it. You know, Arcane. I love those guys. So
It is a bland name though. I wish
It
they chose
is.
something else.
Well, I think the
Yep.
game looks great. I'm
Just like Dishonored though. I mean,
gonna-
Dishonored's not a good
I'm
name.
diving into this game. I don't give a shit.
sweet. Get it physical, and we can all play it. Josh, thanks.
If I get a new console, is it on PS4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Next one. Any Radiohead fans? Saw this Kid A Amnesia or Kid A Amnesia exhibition. I don't know if this is a fucking game or not. Probably not. But teaser trailer was like a found footage camcorder thing. This was the biggest surprise for me, where I'm like, what is this? Kid A's not my favorite Radiohead album, but
It's okay, computer.
okay, Computer's pretty good. Yeah, I like Pablo Honey. Pablo Honey's great. Brad?
I've never.
Now Radiohead is now a soundtrack to a game.
Crimson,
so you
a
can
large
listen to it.
ton of
I
aspects.
probably couldn't name or recognize a Radiohead song.
One? Oh, come on. You know.
They of course did the
There's the
soundtrack for
one.
Garden State and Tron Legacy.
You know.
That's Resin Ore.
I don't know.
That's Trent Resin Ore.
They did the one song
Yeah.
that everyone
Ah,
knows.
yes, they did that one song.
I'm a
I'm a robot from the future, Radiohead.
Guys,
I wish.
Radio.
if you're listening to this, record yourself singing Creep by Radiohead and send it to the Dogcast.
Send it to,
Can
or
I
tweet
Or
at
tweet
Loaf
us.
of White Brad so I get it
Yes.
directly.
Oh, Creed.
So we can teach this kid.
Radiohead is the fantasy.
All right, moving on. Shit.
Fucking rock lobster.
The next game I cannot pronounce. It's called Chia, a game inspired by New Caledonia. Dora the Explorer meets Breath of the Wild.
Gross.
Of course.
Bye bye.
I like mini games where they play the guitar. That's why I wrote.
This was one of the games I liked.
Oh, really? Okay.
This had
Preach.
it had a different art style.
Yes, Queen.
And it seemed evocative of
it art.
platformers from like PS1, PS2 days.
Yeah, definitely.
It had a charm to it that I don't think most of these games had any charm. And
Yeah.
while it might have looked simple, I think the world looks nice. And I think it looks like something new and different. And when I saw this, I realized I've been hanging out with Dylan maybe too much, because I'm starting to get drawn to like weird little indie things rather than,
Oh, things that are just visually interesting.
Rather than what's good.
well, like,
Hey,
I don't know.
be your own person, Brad.
I don't know. This didn't look like maybe,
It might not be your type of game.
but I'm like, thank God something different's happening.
Yeah.
I was just
Yeah.
excited about that.
It
And,
definitely had its own unique kind of vibe to it, for sure.
yeah.
Josh, you have a new beer for us here. I see.
Dylan, let me talk to you about this beer.
Please do.
Cerebral Brewing is back in the Dogcast. His
What?
house, as the cool kids say.
Cerebral.
Well, we have ultra modern smoothie style sour ale, POG, passion fruit orange guava.
Are you sure it ain't
6 point-
PAWG?
Oh, love pogs.
Ooga.
6% alcohol.
Nice.
The alcohol of the devil.
All right.
I mean the beast.
I see. I didn't get any.
so-
So,
To Satan.
You didn't want me, Tom?
You wouldn't want it. It's
Probably not, yeah.
sour.
Oh, it's got a funky smell.
That's a funky smell.
yeah. Oh, it's a smoothie. Yeah. No.
Could be the guava.
It's the guava.
I love guava.
Hey, must
Honestly,
be the
this is pretty good. It's
guava.
not too thick.
POG is a very popular style amongst breweries. So
POD was a very good band.
PODB.
Puddle of Dud?
Hold on. Tom,
I listen
Payment
to
on
you.
death.
We're in the South Town. You know the kids don't play.
Does it stand for Payment on Death?
The band POD did.
Okay.
Yeah.
POD?
Yes.
Pissing on dudes.
They were pseudo-Christian, right?
Pissing on dudes.
Yeah.
Okay. They were
we
like,
are.
Pissing on dudes.
And you.
Sorry. Please don't tweet us any POD clips at all, ever.
Yeah.
Thank you. Next, we had
I
Uncharted
won't
4.
see him. It's fine. Go
Oh,
for it.
Uncharted 4. I've been waiting to play this
and
game.
Lost Leggy
Wait,
Lost Leggy
You talking about the
remasters.
one that was on PS3?
I mean, if they were going to have the Uncharted collection where it was all of them together, sure. I don't know. This is fine. Whatever.
I don't care. I'm not going to play 4 again.
Yeah.
That one bored me after a while.
It's a little too long. A little too long. I agree.
Little.
Well,
Now, if it had 4 Lost Legacy and a new kart racer as a pack,
Okay.
now you have my attention.
All right. Good.
So you bought us 4 go-karts?
All right, and now we're getting to the end of the show now, or the end of the showcase, and here's where they kind of did their heavy.
This is when they
hitters
whacked off.
Yes.
Because of
You guys ever seen Wolverine, but in CG?
Did you ever see
the back of his
awesome.
head.
Wow.
Yeah. You're sitting at a bar.
You think it's Hugh Jackman? You think
back
it's Hugh
of his
Jackman?
head because the sex.
I'm glad they made him a little ugly. I'll say this because I'm a Wolverine fan.
We didn't see him.
You see his face?
Do you see his face?
Yeah.
I didn't remember seeing
You
his
I don't think you
his-
see his
hold on.
face.
You didn't see his dingus?
You don't see any dingus. I know
right
that
angle,
much.
right angle. There's a mirror.
There's just one long spike that
Did I
comes
just
out of it.
did I just
Ching.
fucking imagine that?
You just imagine it. You see the back of him, and you see like a
Yeah.
really dingy bar, but you don't see his
There's
face.
see his
nothing to
knuckles?
say. Let's just hope it's what we hope it is.
Maybe it's like a frame of
Wolverine
his
is
face.
like
Insomniac is now
fucking
the Marvel
lost.
studio.
Apparently, you're right. Yeah.
That's kind of a shame though too, because the rumor was a new Infamous.
Let's make a
This
fucking
was
good
hot
game.
on the tips of tongue.
Well, that's Sucker Punch, so they could probably do.
Okay, so
Infamous.
They make
Oh yeah, you're
But
right.
They
Sunset
made-
Overdrive.
they made the wonderful Spider-Man games. Will Wolverine be climbing up buildings?
No, he will. I think it's going to be a brawler, obviously, because that's all Wolverine is. But I think it's going to be about chaining combos. I think it's going to be more
Teenage
character
Mutant
action.
Ninja
Might be a
Turtles out of the
stabber.
ooze.
Kind of. I
shells.
like playing as Wolverine in video games. I'm a huge Wolverine fan as a stocky, hairy man.
You'd make a good.
You are Harry.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I mean,
And not
like,
stocky
truly,
anymore.
if I were an X-Man, I would probably be Wolverine.
You
but
wear those
a little
spikes
less-
around all the time too on your hands. They look
I
heavy.
go snick,
On your
snick,
collar.
and then I go, you guys like comic books?
Yeah, I mean, this was just a teaser, no gameplay. This is game's far out.
It is so dumb that they even announced it.
I
don't want to see anything without actual gameplay.
I don't want to see anything if it says it's over your way.
They need
I don't
people
give
to
a
buy.
fuck.
They
I
need
agree
people
with
to
you.
buy more PlayStation 5s. They need people to invest in Sony, and that's what these trailers
They
do.
need more nerds to stockpile them in their fucking basements.
Well, that's what they're doing. They're just keeping up, like people talking about Sony.
There's got to be.
I keep hearing rumor that Sony's got
There's got to be more
a
lottery
ton
systems
of
for these.
consoles that are
I
going to
hope-
be pushed out.
Yeah,
Easier
I hope
access.
after all this shit, after this generation, by the time the next generation comes out, somebody has some
gotta be
kind
a
of
lottery.
solution.
Yeah.
You know,
People work their fucking jobs, and
Would I love to own a PS5 right now? I have a 4K television that can't play anything 4K on it right now. Yes, I would love a fucking
8K.
PS5, but I'm not going to buy it jacked up $125 from some dumbass kid from Idaho.
if that, yeah,
It's just not going to happen to me, like because they can go more than that. I
Yeah.
would love one.
Yeah.
I'd pay for it right now, but no.
All right, you have an extra PS5 laying around? Anybody listening?
Send it my way, baby.
Yep, just send
Tom,
it to
do you
Dylan.
have one?
I do not. I just have my little guy over there.
Sure.
He finally opened it.
The piece of modern art, that giant thing in the corner, that's Tom's
It is.
PlayStation.
It looks
thought it
like
was
the
an
Milwaukee
air
Art
looks like-
Museum.
I was just gonna say that.
What?
That was an
Looks
air
like the
humidor.
Milwaukee Art Museum.
Oh, hey! All right.
Now,
beautiful
if the
structure.
PlayStation 5 looked like the bronze Fonz, then it'd be real art.
That'd be fucking
boy,
awesome.
oh,
Yeah, it's a
yeah.
PS6.
Ah,
The PS8.
Hey.
Okay, anyways. Okay, next we had Gran Turismo 7. Hey, looks great.
Cars go broom.
That is not for me, but that game's going to sell like fucking crazy.
Dylan will play.
It's going to sell a lot. Not much
you.
to say on this one. I mean,
Yeah, it's good.
I think it
Looks amazing for cars.
going to
that
be
go
coming
broom.
out
Dude,
next
if you
year.
like cars, whoa.
They're gonna have cars in this game.
You can see the tree,
Dude.
and the
Over there.
Okay,
This
I will say
car's
this
got
though.
a Hemi.
I'll say this.
It doesn't
These
impress me.
Gran Turismo games and most car games, they love fucking showcasing the big expensive cars. Put an 85 Nissan in there.
They
do they have like all other weird
Yeah,
car? Like,
Usually do, yeah.
can I just buy like a beat up used car? with like dents in it.
Not used.
Now,
but you can
put
get-
some of that in there
wanna
too.
look
Aaron.
There is.
Usually you start out with a shitty car. And
Well,
then,
Can like
Like
also
Forza.
do
Hold
is
on.
like if you could just take your phone around your car and scan your own car into the game.
whoa.
I don't know. I'm talking about the future here. If it made the same shitty sound
you're
my
making a
Impala
pitch.
makes,
Right.
I'd like it.
Hey,
Like,
I'd
what
play
does
it.
my Impala actually do? Let's take it to the test.
If I could compare it to like a Maserati, it'd be like, oh, okay.
All right, and then going back to Marvel.
Same car.
We had a trailer or a teaser for Spider-Man 2.
2023. I don't want to know about it yet.
Did it say the
doesn't
date?
matter.
Did it say 2023?
Yeah.
Yep. I don't want to know about it then.
The guy
It's
that
not worth knowing.
the guy that played the original Candyman is the voice of Venom.
That's odd.
So
He was
good
in
choice. He's
got a
Candyman,
good-
Tom.
he's got a good voice.
You know, I actually never seen Candyman until COVID.
Oh, the original?
Yeah, 'cause
Deanna
I was
Robitaille?
Yeah, it's always been on my list.
I had never seen Candyman because I never summoned him, unfortunately.
Yeah, 3 times.
Candyman, what
Three
you
times.
do? And
Say
All
my
right.
name.
And then
say
finally,
my name.
all right, and then finally we ended with a look at God of War Ragnarok, officially revealing what we all knew, the subtitle of the sequel. This is the last, supposedly the last
Everything's
game in
called
the Norse arc
Ragnarok.
of God of War.
That can't be.
Unless it makes money.
No,
Atreus is older, snarkier. They're sled
that
dogs.
can't. No, it's they're
The
doing a
Iditarod.
trilogy.
So I'm making a prediction. I haven't played the last God of War game, but
Kratos actually dies in this one.
no, Kratos' son dies. And then he has to get fucking bent on another mission of revenge.
Well, spoilers. You know who his son is, right?
no, I don't.
Okay, good.
I forgot.
We
Well, I
won't.
don't care. Say it.
I
Well, at the end of the game, they reveal he's Loki.
he doesn't.
Oh,
look
so it's
like
going to
Loki.
tie in. It's going to tie into the show.
So
Yeah, he
yes,
doesn't
yep.
look-
He's
he
a
doesn't
variant.
look like Loki.
He's a variant.
Thomas Hiddleston.
I never played
or
it.
Middleditch, whatever.
Thomas Middleditch as Loki. That would have been so much better.
Freya was in the trailer. Kratos was punching centaurs in the abs, and
Fat Thor. Yeah.
but they did show
love it.
the Norse god Tyr, who is the Norse god of war. Kratos kind of looked like he was unimprisoning him. Instead of
And then he
redoing it.
stands up real tall.
Yes.
I've got an obsession with big people in these games.
Really tall, lanky guy. He could play, like,
Ginormous.
I've been following on Instagram for a while the art director for God of War. His name's Rafa Grassetti, and he does a lot of really great artwork. He just goes on tangents about franchises he likes, like Power Rangers or Turtles, or just like random characters, and he does them like that really big God of War style. So these designs all look cool. Fat Thor looks great, and I like. I don't know. I need to play the other one, but this game looks like it'll be one of the big, big
It'll
games
probably
for the
be
PlayStation.
okay.
Yeah, this is one that will be okay.
Yes. 2018 God of War was
Did you guys
fantastic.
not see the
so.
Easter egg with after I was done watching this, the first video that showed up on the PlayStation list was Happy Humble Burger Farm.
Happy.
Wow.
What?
What are we
No.
talking about?
I didn't.
This was it wasn't on the main like.
Are you like gonna like blow our mind with weird insider info?
Weird, man.
Does your uncle work for Sony?
Happy Humble
So
Burger
that was on the
Farm.
feed that you watched? Or
No, it
the
was after it. It was the first PlayStation video that showed up when I looked up PlayStation on YouTube.
So wait a second. Wait a second, Josh.
And there's like
is
a
this
cow, and they're like, there's burgers, and it's evil, but they didn't show any gameplay. So I'm really curious on this one.
Okay.
the Dogcast? Our
this
pick
is
for the
actually-
showcase is Happy Humble Burger Farm.
That's a lock for me.
If you didn't know, now
Yeah.
you know.
And yeah. Well, that was, besides Happy Humble Burger Time or whatever it was.
Farm, fuck.
This was a showcase. Overall thoughts, guys? I mean, you guys sounded like you were kind of a little bit down on it. Like, hey, you didn't really, it wasn't mind blowing.
I felt quite frustrated. I'm getting fairly upset at non-gameplay trailers and AAA games
Am
all
I really
starting to look like
bleeding
each
into
other.
you? 'Cause you're
You are
turning
really
on me.
starting. I'm like, I'm
Yeah, it's
becoming.
Unacceptable. It's not good.
It's well, especially after reading that recent like the Kingdom Hearts behind the scenes book about how publishers are just forcing people like, we just need a trailer. We don't care if you've done any work on the game yet. We
Right.
need a trailer now. I haven't started versus 13 yet. Well, make it now. It'll turn into 15. Then we're going to yoink it away from you because we need you to do other stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm fed up
or
with.
you just couldn't do it right.
I'm fed up with the pressure from big studios, and I'm fed up with trailers that don't show things and that they all look the same.
I hear you.
Ghostwire Tokyo was probably my pick of the thing. That and Happy Burger, Happy Farm. Yes,
I didn't feel
Look it up.
I did not feel neither a tinge or an excitement from anything that was shown. I was just like, all right, yeah.
This was one of the bigger showcases that Sony has had. I mean, it was probably revealed more shit than they didn't have an E3 thing, so obviously it did. I don't know. I tried to put myself in the shoes of if I didn't know all the announcements before I watched the thing, would I have been impressed? And I think there was a couple announcements that would have been like, okay, thanks for finally confirming that. And it was okay. I thought
there's a lot of
relatively speaking, it's the best thing that they've done.
For YouTubers that want to have reaction videos, this is for you. You can yell at Knights of the Old Republic.
KOTOR! Whoa!
You can say you love Trevor and Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
It's everything you want. Oh my God, Venom. Venom is, and I am becoming you, Dylan. I'm like, who gives a fuck about Venom?
Radiohead. You might when you play it. You might when you play it.
Well,
Brad.
It's like, okay, great.
In 2023.
If they can implement like a really cool stalking mechanic, kind of like how Man-Bat worked in Arkham Knight, but he's there the whole time, like after you.
Right.
I can see it, but also, this is not enough to get me excited. You can't just tease a villain. You can't not show me anything, and the game's still gone for so long.
Craven the Hunter.
Yeah.
That's from it as well.
Craven the Hunter, would you compare him to like a Deathstroke enemy for Spider-Man?
It's close. But his powers are mainly he's just such a good tracker hunter. There's actually one where, because they're doing it like it's called Craven's Last Hunt, and it's a storyline in which Craven the Hunter has like cancer or something, and he really just wants his final victim to be Spider-Man, and he finds a way to do it.
And Spider-Man lets him. He's like, "Oh no, you got me!" But it was just
kills Spider-Man.
Oh no!
But he emerges with the black suit, which is Venom.
Josh, what is your? You got the final word. What do you think?
Well, guys,
did you like it?
Burger Farm.
I didn't care that much. I am excited for Deathloop, as I was already aware of that coming out. I didn't know it was today.
Get that shit downloaded right now, man.
I have a PS4. Is it on there? Yeah, Ghostwire Tokyo looks cool. Some stuff looks cool, but I don't care. I want to hear review. I don't buy games usually before they come out anymore, unless I'm super jacked.
I got a copy of Cyberpunk.
I
bought like a year ago. I haven't played it.
So it's used. So it'd be $4.99.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't look forward
to it. Don't worry.
I don't look forward to these things, teasers anymore. But it's like, well, what's out right now? That's what I care.
Yeah.
It's like I don't care. Like I don't have time for new movies. Like not until they're out. It's like I don't get hyped for stuff anymore. But that's me.
We are all old and jaded.
Movies are one thing.
I got shit to do.
Movies, they're at least coming out probably within a year. These video games might be not happening for a long time.
Or get canceled. Yeah,
I used to get excited about updates from The Winds of Winter, the 6th book in Game of Thrones. That was 6 years ago. Like, I don't give a fuck anymore,
Ramrod Martin.
Man.
Every single game on this list could be fucking awesome. Every single one could be.
And they could all just be $20 eventually and free on Game Pass, and I won't play them.
Yeah.
You could be totally wrong on Guardians, Tom. You don't know it yet because it's not
maybe
fucking out.
Know.
That's right.
I had a feeling on Guardians when I was watching, I'm like, I'm going to play this entire game when it's free at some point. And Dylan's going to give me shit, and I probably won't enjoy it, but I will play it.
It's going to be on Game
maybe
Pass.
You do.
I'll play it.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That was our recap of the PlayStation Showcase. We are going to take a short break right now. You can listen to these cool shows from the Greenlit Podcast Network, and we will be right back to talk about what we're playing, and then we're going to go over the scheduled releases of games for the rest of the year. See what's coming out. See if anything interesting.
Oh my God.
Check it out.
That was Dylan, by the way.
That was a real sound.
Jesus Christ. All right, we'll see you in a bit.
Toodles.
There are a lot of podcasts with comic book reviews and interviews with some of the greatest creators in the industry, but only one will tell you scientifically what the worst comic book of all time is.
And the best. We've been ranking comic book stories for 6 years.
We have a list with over 1,000 comics on it, and we're adding more every month.
War Rock and Ajax on the Greenlit Podcast Network.
On the Super Nintendad's Entertainment Podcast, catch us grumbling about the news every Monday on the Morning Dadcast, chatting with industry professionals, and most importantly, teaching our kids just how incredible or horrible 80s and 90s video game and pop culture truly was.
All right, what else you got?
The Sega Slingshot.
Don't have a count, man.
The blast processing was really fast. Why can Knuckles fly even?
Tide prawn dough. What does that even mean? Samurai pizza cats. Gabe, we almost named you Guido Anchovy. Doing a Belvedere
Requires a set of low hangers.
I'm gonna die. Right here on Greenlit.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to the back half of episode 99.
The better half.
The last episode, as Brad pointed out, the last episode in double digits.
Yes.
It's all triple D's after this, baby. Let's talk quick about what we're playing, if we are playing anything. Great, I'll go. I'm playing Psychonauts 2.
How far?
You would be.
I am in the Cassiopeia's brain.
Oh, you're quite close to the end.
Am I? Okay. Love it. Love it. Love it. Probably my game of the year so far. Goddamn,
I would agree with you, actually.
I'm not going to belabor what we talked. We kind of talked about this game on the last cast. I just want to goddamn it.
It's so good
to see a Double Fine game with like this amount of polish. I know we talked about that before, but
everything it makes the first Psychonauts feel like garbage, kind of.
Yeah. And
makes it feel like a prologue.
But to see them actually have like a fully realized game finally.
It's wonderful.
Where the concept and the execution both are fantastic. Just makes me happy to no end. And the fact that the game just kind of continues to it's just such an interesting experience, and it doesn't rehash anything pretty much. And it's just very novel, and I love it. A lot of heart. Everyone should play it. It's on Game Pass, and
it makes me want to play the Rhombus of Ruin. I might have to borrow Brad's PSVR again because.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be happy to lend it to you again. Rhombus of Ruin is fine. Just watch a story recap rather than struggle through a VR. Yeah. That is not a good VR game.
Okay.
And
just watch a story recap. It's got some cute moments.
There's like not a lot of story in there. I mean, I watched a story recap and it was very short. If I could say one bad thing about it,
I'm an influencer.
Only for me, but it works.
I think some of the combat's a little button mashy. I never really enjoy when you get like surrounded by a large group of enemies. I think the boss fights are fine. They're actually pretty cool.
They bore me a little too, but the combat's not what I'm there for. It's the pure platforming.
Yeah, but I mean the boss fights are like different scenario. Like each one's kind of unique. But yeah, there's just a lot of like button mashing and fucking. I hope I'm hitting these people and let's just get the combat over with.
The last boss.
Oh, foreshadowing. And I beat that 12 minutes game that I didn't really like. I looked at a guide, a walkthrough.
And that's fair, though.
And I'm glad I did, because I would not have, first of all, probably finished that game if I didn't, or I would have just thrown a controller after watching the ending. I wouldn't have been able to get the, I guess, the quote-unquote best ending for this fucking game, which is just bizarre. So, yeah, don't play that game. Or
it's downloaded. I don't want to touch it.
Or do the walkthrough, get the achievements.
No, I don't need the achievements. It's fine.
Kill your wife constantly.
Yeah, smack her on the face.
Something like that. But anyways,
kiss her because she's Daisy Ridley and one of the most beautiful women.
Yeah, and I'm just kidding about killing the wife. That's been kind of
she's
like
really cute.
Oscar Isaac.
That's kind of been like a contention point with this game, is the fact that you're stuck in a time loop, and you can, to the game's, I guess, credit or discredit, do a lot of combinations of things that actually work in the game, and actually killing your wife is mandatory to get to the end. So,
God damn it, no, whatever.
That's what I've been playing. Who wants to go next? Okay, great.
I'll go.
Okay, Dylan.
I've been playing the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
Ooh.
Which came out on the Switch. This was originally a 3DS series of games in the Phoenix Wright style, which has way more entries than I even fucking thought possible. But this one is kind of cool. It's a period piece.
It has all of them, or did you say just the ones on 3DS?
The one character, his name is... oh my God, I'm so dumb. I play this before bed.
Is it Ace?
It's Ryunosuke. I believe his name is Ryunosuke. Japanese names, whatever. And he's accused of murdering someone. And during this trial in Japan, when Japan was really trying to develop their own system of courts, and you have to kind of play by the rules of late 19th century.
Okay.
Like the playbook they had to go with, and it's how they made judgments, like circumstantial evidence and stuff like that doesn't exist. Like it's literally character witnesses, and you just have to find flaws within those witnesses. And it's wonderful. It plays like the Ace Attorney games, but there's a bit more flair for it. It's a little more interesting to look at. The characters are 3D models now instead of pixels.
Yeah.
The writing is better.
Is it?
It's much better.
Okay.
And it's just a little more interesting. After the end of the first trial, you end up going to Britain, and you meet someone who's literally a Sherlock Holmes analog, and his name is Sherlock Sholmes. And he becomes.
What's that a reference to?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Weird, right?
Mortal Kombat.
Oh, it's a Mortal Kombat character. Okay, it's a DLC.
No. It's Benedict Cumberbatch from the famous TV show.
Cumberbuns.
Okay. All right.
It's really good.
Robert Downey Jr. is my Sherlock.
If you're gonna play a game, like this visual novel kind of like unraveling these mysteries, if you like that kind of shit, it's for you. It's a shitload of reading. Sometimes they explain things a little too much over and over again, like, remember this detail, Dylan?
Okay,
and then they're like really trying to hold my hands, and I'm like, I know which piece of evidence does this. Why are you still talking? I would just go, look, it's the picture. But they don't let you really do that. You kind of have to play ball with them.
Okay.
It's a storytelling game.
Yep.
What are you going to do? But there are several mysteries in it that are fucking fantastic. I do own this physical, so if anyone in the group wanted to buy it or play it.
I've never played a Ace Attorney.
I think you might enjoy it, actually.
But I've played a Doki Doki Literature Club, and I like my visual novelizations, if you know what I mean. Yeah.
There's something really sexual in that one.
I know. That's why I enjoyed it.
Did you actually play
I played a weird game in VR, like Hasuke Mishno. It was like a school game or something.
Gesundheit.
Yeah. What was I trying to say, Dylan?
Hatsune Miku?
Yeah, and it was like, it was kind of a trial where there's different students saying different things, and you had to try and find holes in their stories.
Oh.
So I don't know if it might have been a little like that, but.
Then you jerked off.
No, I was like, what the fuck is this? And then I jerked off.
Okay. All right. And on that note, Brad, besides that game, what have you been playing?
I have abandoned Yakuza Kiriyama whatever it is. Kiwami 1. I've gotten to the mini games. I played all the mini games and loved them, but that game is not held up enough, I think, to warrant the rest of my time to finish it. I will move on to the next Yakuza game after looking through the story, because I do want to understand the story and get through a lot of it, but man, I struggled with a boss for a while on that game, and it was bad.
Was it the one outside of the funeral?
It was terrible.
That one takes a long time.
Well, and I just looked into it. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? They're like, nothing. That's what you do. And I was like, are you kidding? So
that one actually threw me off as well. So
it ruined the game for me.
Yeah, because everything up to that point was just so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My other podcast I'm on, Need for Speedrunning, we're interviewing the sound designer for Celeste. I'm doing that tomorrow, and getting ready for that, I did something weird, and I played through all of Celeste the other day with all the music turned.
That's not weird.
No. With the music turned off, so it was just the sound. Mm-hmm. And I will say this, I was better. I was more consistent at playing the game, and way more frustrated when I died without like the continuation of the music to like kind of push you through. Every time I died felt so much more painful.
Okay.
But
great band.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. But
every time I die.
So yeah.
I would say more painful.
That's what I replayed through recently. Okay. I don't know what my next game is going to be, to be honest. Actually, it might be one of the new releases that's coming out, which we'll talk about.
Oh yeah.
That's what I have been up to lately.
Nice. Josh, please tell me you've played something. Have you played?
There's some new machines.
You know the worst Street Fighter game that I played is Street Fighter Third Strike.
What about the what about the original, like 2049, whatever it was?
That's kind of
a side scroller, man.
It's a boss battle.
It's not like this. Yeah,
like it's just a boss battle thing. You just go through waves of bosses. It's weird, but this is worse than that.
Third Strike is worse than that.
Yes.
Okay.
It really does not. The controls. You want to do your typical. Hadoukens and all your special attacks.
Fuck Ted Nugents and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
Shoryuken.
Yeah.
Fuck that Nugent.
What are you playing it on?
I was PlayStation Now. It's like PlayStation's Xbox Live.
But you can download them now on PlayStation Now, right? On PlayStation Now, can you download them?
You could always stream.
So you can only stream.
You can download too.
Okay, I was going to say.
But this is a stream. But none of the button. If
it's PS3, you have to stream. I think other games.
There's tons of games you can download the game. It's horrible. It does not.
Damn.
It's like a really.
So that was your first time playing Third Strike?
Yeah, I remember always seeing that game, being curious, wanting to play it, and it's horrible.
Have you played all the Street Fighters, like even the recent ones at all? Or?
Yeah, I played Street Fighter 5.
What's your ranking?
Third Strike is very good.
I don't know, dude.
I'm asking. You're putting me on a spot.
Street Fighter 2. Fuck the world.
And okay.
I love the alpha games. They're fun.
I forget. Yeah.
And then there's an X-Men vs. Street Fighter game, but. Street Fighter 4 is fine. Street Fighter 5...
What about SNK versus Capcom on Neo Geo?
I like Carpal Tunnel. I do like those games for a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, SNK, I didn't play that one yet.
Yeah, it's not that great, actually.
I played, Marvel vs. Capcom is what it's all about. Everyone knows that.
Not bad. Not bad. For a
Which
guy that
we
doesn't
just
like
got a machine of that at the Drafty Cellar.
Oh, that's amazing.
2?
Just the first
Drafty Cellar 2.
Yeah.
Yes. The Revenge.
2 is very good.
OG, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter 2, Championship Edition, and Tapper.
Yeah. I like what you did. Got rid of the pool table.
Yeah, fuck the pool table.
Got rid of the pool table.
Yeah, nobody fucking plays it anymore. They used to.
They put like a grouping of like 4
in a
cabinets
circle.
In a circle.
It
And
looks
it looks
great.
fucking good.
It looks cute.
Yeah, it looks
got
good.
Some
you did the right
bourbon
thing.
barrels around the sides. Yeah.
Now, when is Pacina and the Marquez Band coming?
I'm curious.
I'd love to see the Kung Lao Band at Drafty Cellar.
Absolutely.
I can do this. We can do this. We just gotta smooth talk him at the MGC.
We can
We'll call it Mortal Fun Day. It'll be on the weekend because it has to be. But
You know
we'll
what
call it
day
Mortal Fun
yesterday
Day.
was,
We have
right?
a whole
That was
Hair of the
Mortal Monday.
Dogcast
Mortal
themed
Monday,
day.
the 13th on a Monday.
We're all there. We all dance.
Yo, we should.
We all
do
start
that.
a band.
I'm into that.
Okay.
The end of May.
All right, guys. Thank you for divulging what we've been playing.
Did you divulge what you've been playing?
I did. I went first. Thanks for listening. And
Jesus, Brad.
I don't pay attention.
Yeah.
Jesus,
Just playing Psychonauts 2.
come on.
Oh, yeah.
And you should be too.
Well, I played Sonic Team Racing
I heard
too.
it's good.
Shut up, Josh.
I think you told
Better
me
than
that.
Crash Racing.
Crash turned 25 today.
About time.
Did he?
Yep.
Oh,
Finally
rent a car.
yeah. His insurance just went down, I guess. So, guys, for our topic of the show, I just kind of wanted to talk about upcoming game releases. We are in the prime
of our lives.
We're the prime of our lives. The prime of the year where games
Shit, Dylan, now I'm sad.
are going to be
Optimus
Releasing.
Prime.
I can't believe it's
all
already.
downhill.
We're
You're
almost
not going to enjoy this prime.
We're almost already in Q4 of 2021.
It's gone fast.
It really has. So
Gotta go fast.
games have already started releasing, as we mentioned. Deathloop came out today. Usually Madden is kind of
wish I
like
had
the
Madden.
Madden's like the kickoff.
We don't mention
sorry.
Madden, Tom.
Pun not intended, but the kickoff to the holiday season for game releases. So
Packers
I
had a lot of kickoffs.
thought, woof.
Puns.
Whatever.
Woof.
If you're not a Packer fan,
baby.
congratulations. That's all
He's
I
a
got to say.
Vikings fan.
Sorry to interrupt, Tom. Go
No,
ahead.
it's okay. I like this. This is good banter, as they call it.
Bad joke. All right, go ahead.
So yeah, I just would like to go through some of the game releases, maybe some of the bigger ones, and just get your thoughts. If anyone's excited for anything coming up, or if you have a hot take or a bad take, like stay away from this game, or I can't wait to play this. I'd love to hear it.
Wonderful.
Okay, so
I'm excited for this. Can I decide to execute some if I do not like them enough?
you may.
Okay.
Yeah,
I go first. Do you have an order?
I have an order. I just
Okay.
got a list.
Okay. Is it chronological?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
This was taken off a Game Informer's site, so kudos to Game Informer, and blame them if it is not 100% accurate. So today is September 14th. We can start a couple days ago. Let's start with. So let's go with September 10th. We'll start in the 10th here, and we have.
That just came out.
Life is Strange: True Colors. Never played a Life is Strange game.
It is, though.
I should probably go and download that because it's available now.
It seems fine.
Yeah.
It's not. These games are never for me anyway. So
I don't want people to think that I don't like it when Grand Theft Auto 5 makes it on every new console. I think that it's great that old games like Life is Strange are being made available because a lot of people don't have the previous generation. I think it's great that they're coming out again. I don't want people think I just poo-poo on the idea, but...
Is this the new one or is this like the old one?
I think it's the new one.
It's a new one.
It's brand new.
Oh,
They don't do the episodic thing anymore.
Yeah.
It's just the full fucking game.
Oh, I thought this was just like an old
This involves a new character, and she can like sense emotions, and like that's her power because Life is Strange is supposed to be kind of a half supernatural kind of slice of life story.
Am I misremembering that Nintendo had a Life is Strange thing at their recent thing? But that wasn't a like...
That was for this too.
Okay.
Damn it.
This seems like a repackaging. It didn't look that good.
They don't focus on graphics. They focus on storytelling.
Storytelling. Because sometimes that's important too, Brad.
Don't worry. I'm going to love it when Dylan makes me play it.
All right. NBA 2K22 also came out on September 10th. I wish I could play these games. They look beautiful. I don't like microtransactions. I don't know how this one is
Probably
really.
bad.
I'm sure it'll be one of the biggest selling games of the year.
If it's only $5 to get the Giannis jersey from Greece, I'm going to get it. So
I don't like that all these games, the sports games, they're all microtransaction, and like they all do this stupid card game thing.
Oh, the cards suck.
I fucking just want to
FIFA.
play a game. I want to play cards, fucker.
And I have
whoever did that should be dead.
I have a coworker. He's like,
I like that.
Yeah,
I have a coworker. He's like, I got FIFA like 2012 or whatever it was for the 360. He's like, I play it all the time. Don't have to deal with any of that bullshit. The game is just good.
Yeah,
I don't have to worry about it. I'm like,
that's me with NHL 94.
I don't think
Sega Genesis.
It's just the people who play. Listen, I'm not going to get on a huge rant, but it's the people who buy these fucking games who they don't know any better. No one ever told them. So they're just bad consumers where it's just like no one said like this is horrible and you're making life for everyone worse by dealing with this shit instead of saying I'm not going to do this. You just want the new shiny thing and you're going to pay a bunch of money.
Roster update.
Because you're a whale.
But also I think you aren't taking into effect like into your thoughts that there are competitive people that play these games.
Yeah.
And FIFA is a cash cow and people do spend a lot of money to be competitive.
Okay. NBA 2K22 not going to be played by the Dogcast. I will watch.
If it's free, I'll play it.
It'll show up free on Game Pass.
And I won't play it after I download it.
I had this one took me by surprise because I didn't know it was coming out, but apparently there's a new Sam & Max game for the Oculus. Sam & Max
take X-Lax.
His name is Max.
It's called This Time It's Virtual. Check it out, I guess. I don't know. I'm a big Sam & Max LucasArts fan from back in the day, so hit the road. It's one of the best adventure games ever made. Tales of Arise. I am a big Tales. I don't know if you guys played all.
Which one's your favorite?
Oh,
the one from
I didn't
Sonic
play
the
them all.
Hedgehog. Got him.
I like Symphonia, but I did play Tales of Xillia. I think it was the last series of them that I played. I did like the first one.
Xillia's okay. The story kind of sucks in that one, but Symphonia is always going to be my favorite because it was my first. I love Tales of Symphonia.
Yeah.
Then maybe a second might be Zephyria.
That one I never got to. I wanted to. They all kind of got long in the tooth because they were just quickly produced. You know, same recipe. This one's getting really good reviews. Shit.
I might buy it.
It came out on September 10th. It's kind of like it still adheres to a lot of the old things, but it is developed for a new generation, I guess, is my take on it. So I'm not going to play it right away, but it's definitely going to be on my list of, okay, I got nothing to play. I'm going to fucking dip back into a Tales game because I like those games.
There's not a lot of big series that are still putting out RPG games that are like in the AAA vein.
Yeah.
I don't know if this would be considered AAA, but like this is a major release. You don't see that from a lot of series anymore.
No. Well, they take a lot more time to make these, and they're also kind of more weary about using properties, especially after Final Fantasy has been on such a decline in everyone's minds. Even with the success of the remake,
if you want to hear more about the decline of Final Fantasy, check out the Kingdom Hearts Raw Dogs, where we will talk about it, because a lot of the problems of Kingdom Hearts comes from the demise of Final Fantasy and them desperate for things.
Yeah.
I've recently learned a lot about the decline of Squaresoft and Square Enix's financial troubles, and I'm very excited to talk about that. Dude, I saw that they had a 4K. I saw that there's a 4K release coming out, and I was like, Jesus, "Oh no!"
They haven't learned their lesson. Okay,
Hawaii's like, "Fine, we'll take your money."
All right, and then this is our last September 10th release. WarioWare, Get It Together. Has anybody played the new WarioWare?
Also, America, Get It Together. Am I right?
I've heard middling things, and I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to wait for the discount on this one.
We enjoyed the demo when Dylan and I played it, and it was fine. But yes, I will wait until I know more about it.
It seems like it's not as robust, and that it kind of lacks the charm of what this game series used to be. So,
didn't you like in the demo that they're making it's like they're making games now, like they're a game studio?
Wario's always been a game maker.
WarioWare is a game studio.
Yeah, he made the game. That's the whole canon of the game.
Okay, I didn't know this. I'd love to talk sometime about that.
People like Wario. They can act all they want.
Okay, moving on. I'm just going to start listing these. Let's just stop me.
Fuck this, Tom.
So now we have gotten to the day of recording. We are recording on Tuesday.
Today,
September
Junior.
14th. Okay. We have a game called Cruisin' Blast for the Switch.
Yo!
I prefer Cruisin' Exotica.
I got that at Drafty Cellar.
I prefer Cruisin' Exotica.
Actual game.
I'm assuming this is this part of the Cruisin' series?
That's the name of the arcade game in which that is at Drafty Cellar.
Cruisin' Blast?
Cruisin' Blast.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Is it Raw Thrills?
Yeah.
Yes!
So Raw Thrills is actually releasing a game on a console? I thought that's not what they do. And that's what makes them stick
it's
out.
on the Switch. Yeah, that's right. Well, maybe I will take a look at this. I mean, it just came out today, so...
It's intriguing. Well, it does intrigue me because Raw Thrills, yeah.
We talked about Deathloop already, and that came out today. So, releasing on September...
Fuck yeah!
September 15th, we have Flynn, Son of Crimson.
Who?
I don't know.
There's a lot of games coming out.
There's a lot. We have Ni no Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom, coming out for the Switch on September 17th.
God damn it, I played that already.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Sorry. I'm just like, Ni no Kuni again.
September 21st, Kina, Bridge of Spirits.
Did you just say that name?
They're all the same game.
Kinos and Kunos.
They are all the same game when you get down to it. But Kina Bridge of Spirits for PlayStation 5, 4, and PC, September 21st. This was like one of the first PS5 games that they showed where I'm like, this actually looks very interesting. I don't know if you guys...
We watched a trailer for that, and I think I did.
Yeah.
What was the name? Tom. Yeah.
What was the name?
That Kina Bridge of Spirits.
And I said it kind of looked bland, and then I was like, actually, it's fine.
They use soft focus, and I think that helps that game out a lot.
Yeah.
But it looks interesting.
That can hide graphics, too, so.
It sure can.
Look at Breath of the Wild.
Yeah,
it looks fine.
Skyward Sword.
Anyways, we have Sheltered 2 on September 21st.
I don't know, whatever.
World War Z Aftermath.
Ugh.
Oh,
awesome.
yes.
Now, Pokemon Unite on September 22nd on iOS and Android. I think this is the...
It's a MOBA.
Yeah, Pokemon Unite is a free-to-play multiplayer online battle. It is the MOBA.
So it's an online battle. So is it like...
Battle Arena video game.
It's like League of Legends. It's like Spirit...
the other one.
Blizzard, Poopy...
Dota. Whatever that shitty mobile game that everyone's advertising on your YouTube videos.
Right.
Yes.
But this one's good.
So that's coming out September 22nd. Diablo 2 Resurrected comes out September 23rd.
Banned.
For PC.
Fuck it.
It's got a lot of bad press around it.
I won't touch this shit.
I don't want to touch that.
No, still salty with the Blizzard? Activision Blizzard?
Still, what do you mean?
I mean,
the Blizzy Wizzy?
Blizzard.
It's been a couple weeks. Can't we just get past this?
Blizzard hasn't released anything good in 5 years.
I'm just kidding, by the way. Fuck those guys.
This is fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
They released Overwatch, and that's like an incomplete game.
I'm just waiting for October 1st. Keep going.
September 24th, Death Stranding's director's cut.
Been there.
I would love
Played
to play it
that.
on the PS5.
You can hold my package, Sam Porter Bridges.
There you go. Also on the same day, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is coming out for Switch.
Fuck off.
Hey, that's the game I've been waiting for.
And
I saw the trailer. I'm like, what is this, a new trailer? It's the same game. And I watched the trailer. I'm like, what is this? They're like, it's just a trailer for the game that's already out. Oh, okay.
Didn't you play it?
I played the whole thing.
Okay,
But the trailer's like, check out this new game trailer. And I watched it. I was like,
it's like, that's the game I just played.
oh, it's for the Switch now. Great.
Lost Judgment, the sequel to Judgment, is coming out on September 24th as well. I'm excited about that. I was a big fan of Judgment. It's kind of like the sister series to Yakuza.
Oh, yes. I need to know this now.
It is a
Pay
very
attention,
good.
Brad.
Ignore it.
And maybe it might be the last one. Who knows? They lost the
Tencent.
I think the lead guy.
Yes, the creator.
Yeah. Not just the creator, like the
actor.
star, like the actor of Judgment.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What do you mean they lost
It's a
him?
big debacle. Well, so in these games, there's a reason that
Was he canceled or did he die?
No, he joined another company, and I think they don't do video games. Like his agency
As a policy.
he switched like agents, and the agency's policy is not to do video games. I think
In
And so-
America, the policy is whatever we'll pay. But over there, like, we don't play video games.
it's true.
1 hour a day.
September 28th, we have Away, the survival series for PlayStation 5 and 4, Chernobyl Light, Ghost Runner for PS5 and Xbox, In Sound Mind. I've not heard of this.
Ghost Runner already out?
Lemnis,
I thought it was out too.
Lemnis Gate. I've heard of the name. I don't know the game. That's on September 28th as well for PS5, Xbox.
Oh, and these are dumb.
Oof.
October 1st.
Yeah. We still have Astria Ascending on September 30th.
You're just making up games, Tom.
This is an RPG from Squaresoft vets, including Kashugi Nijima and composer Hitoshi Sakamoto. A sequel to a game that was not well received, apparently.
What the? Oh, great! Wow. It seems like
There's
a
so
good
many
choice.
games coming out that I don't care about.
Yes.
What if they do it better, stronger?
Who knows? Maybe they learn their.
Is the Goonies 3 coming out? Then just keep moving.
Yeah.
I'd be down for Goonies 3. Absolutely.
Made by Bethesda.
All right, let's get to October. We got some heavier hitters coming out in this month. And starting
How
with
heavy, Tom?
October 1st, we have FIFA 22.
Fifi.
Yep. Alan Wake Remastered comes out on October 5th. We talked about that earlier. Hell Let Loose for October 5th. Jet the Far Shore for PS5 and PS4 October 5th. Lego
Sequel
Marvel
to a game that seems pretty good.
Lego Marvel Superheroes finally comes out for Switch. I think that was out.
Hasn't that been out for like 10 years?
What?
Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl
I'm ready.
on October 5th.
I'm very excited for this one. This isn't the one I was talking about. But
Okay, yeah.
Okay. This
like
was
Smash Brothers for
This was going to
Nickelodeon?
be my one for the road.
Oh, okay.
Because they recently showed a gameplay breakdown, and I've watched all of the major competitive Smash Brothers Melee people, which I've watched the 10-hour documentary. All of them are going crazy for it. Nintendo All-Stars Brawl, whatever it's called, they're catering to the
Nickelodeon.
Smash Melee community.
Okay.
They've included wave dashing and all of these things that Nintendo doesn't want a part of their extreme, they don't want Smash to be extremely competitive. So the Smash Melee people, they are catering and making sure everything that they want is in the
He
game.
means to say melee people. He knows this. He knows it.
What do I say? Melee?
Melee.
Looks like
it's a
very
different pronunciation
unique
than
cast.
us.
Sorry.
Oh, melee, whatever you want to say, melee, but it's the same. But it's exciting that I thought this was like a throwaway title, like whatever. Nintendo has kart racers, no one cares
there's
about.
actually
There's
it's got
potential.
some
It's on
Recently,
YouTube.
I have seen Hungry Box, Mango, and Mewtwo King, which are three of the biggest names in competitive Smash. I swear to God, they are all freaking out about this game because it includes wave dashing and it's catering to vintage Smash players.
okay.
This might be a
Ninja
bigger
Turtles,
game
it's
than you
got Ren
think.
and
It might be a sleeper.
Stimpy. It better have Rocco's Modern Life in that motherfucker.
Let me go ahead and pull out some of the leaked cast list. Okay. Powdered Toast Man from Ren and Stimpy.
Oh shit!
Holy shit! Okay.
Reptar, Cat Dog, Nigel Thornberry, April O'Neil. They got Helga Pataki.
Leo.
This.
Oh yeah, they own the Turtles now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I am not, I'd say, optimistic, but I'm watching the fuck out of this because it sounds interesting.
Okay. I
actually
didn't know that much about it.
I had that listed on the bottom of my of the PlayStation showcase.
Oh really?
Underneath Happy Hungry Burger Farm.
Well, Brad, I guess your brain is going to be blown multiple times on October 5th because I think Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania is also coming out that
That's
day.
a guaranteed play.
That was a pre-order the moment we saw the trailer. I pre-ordered that live when we were recording the showcase.
That's for PS5. That's for everything.
I think I pre-ordered it on the Xbox.
I'll be playing it on the Switch.
Yeah, I don't want a Joy-Con drift on my Monkey Ball because the subtle movements are incredibly important. And after playing Celeste on the Switch, I don't want to fucking play anything with
the new Joy-Cons
important
don't
controls.
have the drift anymore.
Okay, allegedly.
Tiny buttons.
Honestly, Monkey Ball Banana Blitz is Banana Mania is going to be amazing because the original Monkey Ball is where it's at. We'll see if it
tables in a mug.
We'll see if it holds up on the gameplay of the original. Because the original was very tight.
Yeah.
But at one point I was number 6 in the world at Monkey Ball 2.
Why are you saying that? Good job.
I love Monkey Ball very much. And
we do a panel on Monkey Ball.
You are our Monkey
I think
Ball,
something smart that they're doing is Sega is sort of embracing the Sega-ness of it a little bit. Because it's got Kiryu from Yakuza.
Kiryu.
Yes.
Kiryu.
Yeah.
It's got Morgana from Persona. I don't know if it's confirmed Sonic and Tails are in there, but I think it was leaked that they're going to be in there. They have just consoles.
Crossover.
They have some of the Sega consoles, which is like a Phantasy Star Online. I remember having like as your little extra character, you could have Sega consoles.
That's cool.
I don't know. I'm excited. It
Brad's
looks
excited, everybody.
I'm excited about it. I've already pre-ordered it, and yeah. As long as the controls are as tight as they should be, this will be a game I get a lot of legs out of. This will be something that is easy to pick up and fun to just throw around and revisit. This is the
October 5th is Brad Day.
I'm excited for Monkey Ball. That's the only thing for real. Nickelodeon All Stars. At this point, I'm just like, how dare you just all of a sudden be competing with Smash Brothers? Because with their new gameplay revealed of wave dashing and like, they have a lot of really strange tight control decisions. Like, strafing built into Smash Brothers would change everything. Changing directions for attacks while you're in the air. I don't know. Yeah. I'm rambling, but
no, you're happy, so that makes us all happy. That's on the inside.
That's all I'm excited for until December 31st.
Shut the fuck up.
So go on.
God damn it!
Shut the fuck up.
2 days
new
later,
mobile game,
October 7th, Far Cry 6 with Gus Fring. I will play this. I will not play it on the day it comes out. I will wait.
Now, if they have Gus Fring fighting a Heisenberg-like character, and they actually bring in Bryan Cranston.
Esposito.
Now, if they actually have Bryan Cranston in there, I'd be interested. I don't care about one of them though.
Okay. This one looks interesting. I mean, it's another Far Cry game. It looks like
more like Fart Cry,
Cuba-ass setting. So
get that checked out by a doctor.
This next one is a absolute must play. I will play it. I hope it's good. Jesus Christ, I hope it's good. Metroid Dread for Switch comes out on October 8th.
It's a day one for me.
So that will be the one I will be playing.
Honestly, we're going to end up talking about it quite a bit, so we don't even need to hover around this one too much.
I'm excited about it though.
It might.
Tetris Effect Connected comes out for Switch on October 8th as well.
Great.
We have Back for Blood comes out on October 12th.
Potentially great.
So potentially great. Yeah. The kind of spiritual
Left 4
successor
Dead.
to Left 4 Dead by the guys that did it. And ladies. And
girls.
Peoples.
Right.
And horses.
Right for Dead.
Right for Dead. A game called Monster Crown comes out on October 12th.
Game of the Year.
Game of the Year contender right there. Monster Crown. We're calling it here in the Dogcast Game of the Year.
Also on October 12th, Switch gets the Ori collection. And
it's not
I'll
on
buy
Switch
it if
yet?
it's physical. It is. Both of them are, but
Okay.
this is going to be a physical release, so I'm going to buy it.
Is it okay?
I don't know.
They didn't do physical for the last.
No, they never did.
All right. October 14th brings us to The Riftbreaker, and 15th, the Crisis Remastered Trilogy for everything. I'd be interested in seeing how that holds up. I'm sure it'll look great because that game still kind of looks pretty fucking good. But I never played anything other than the first Crisis game. Josh, did you play any Crisis games?
No.
I heard Crisis 2 is really good.
Yeah, PS3, right? That era.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I never played it.
I believe so.
I don't want to play it on a Switch.
Also on October 15th, Dylan, I don't know if you know anything about this game. It's called Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba, the Hinokami Chronicles.
Okay.
On everything.
That is actually... So Demon Slayer, or Kimetsu no Yaiba, is an extremely popular anime / manga in Japan.
Yeah.
It is one of the best-selling mangas that's ever existed.
Okay.
And it recently ended a run about a year ago. And
it's done?
Oh, it's done.
Okay.
Everything's been written. They're still going to release the anime adaptation of the rest of it, but this is probably just another fucking anime game. They're never that good. It seems fine. Actually, look it up. That is a very good anime, and it's a very good manga as well.
So watch the anime. Probably skip the game
first.
Or wait and see what they say about the game.
No, don't wait and see. It's not going to be good.
Whatever.
It's like you just know.
I know.
Yeah.
Fine.
October 15th, this is a big day. NHL 22.
Very big.
I have not played an NHL game
Hockey
in a long, long time, and I probably still won't. But I do like hockey games.
Honestly,
I do like them.
I'm going to probably wait and never play this game.
It'll be on your, if you have Game Pass, it's on the EA Play deal. So.
I'll
Hopefully
download
there's
it in
card
case a
games.
hockey fan ever comes over, but we'll never play it, and it's never going to happen. So,
Right. October 21st, we have the Dark Pictures anthology, House of Ashes. This is the third entry in the Dark
didn't
Pictures
this get
anthology.
delayed?
Dark Pictures. What the fuck?
I don't know. Maybe. I haven't seen the trailer for this one, and I've played the first two with the Love Partner, and
what's
we've
it
enjoyed
called?
them. House of Ashes, or the Dark Pictures anthology, House of Ashes, from the people that brought you Until Dawn.
okay. Yeah, it says October 22nd. I thought this got delayed.
Yeah, probably play that at some point. Battlefield 2042 comes out October 22nd. Might be interesting.
There's a lot of games coming out that I'm not going to play.
Absolutely, including this game. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy comes out October 26th.
Is that this year?
I'll play it.
And also another game I will not be playing, NASCAR 21 Ignition, although I used to love the
Nope.
NASCAR games
I'm
on
not playing
computer. Papyrus software.
Funny thing is, they actually took the turning right out of the game. You don't even need it.
It's left.
It's left, yeah.
Well, they took the turning right out of the
It's
game.
just you hold the button now, right?
That's
So yeah,
To race.
You got it. You got us.
You got us, man.
God damn it. Also
Gordon.
on October 26th, Solar Ash Workshop Simulator, Super Robot Wars 30.
they make another one after 29.
Apparently. Okay,
I've never heard of 29.
I missed the first 29, but I was thinking about finally checking out 30.
all right, October 28th, Age of Empires 4.
I'll play
Okay, that's a big one.
Here we go.
That's
That
kind
is
of a big one.
It is a big one. PC,
People have been asking for this for what, 15
a
years?
long fucking time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will definitely try that out. That's on. It's got to be on Game Pass for PC. So,
Nice.
28th, Fatal Frame: Maiden of Black Water.
A re-release of an episodic free-to-play on
Okay.
the Wii U.
Just a compilation of all the episodes.
It
I'm
was not
assuming?
well received.
Gotcha.
Can't wait.
We'll put that on the nope list. And Mario Party Superstars on October 29th.
Fuck, I'll play it or I'll buy it because whenever I have people over, Mario Party is just one of those things. You fucking do it.
It is a thing.
Yo, was it like Mario Party 1 or 2?
I've been thinking about buying Mario Golf lately just because I know it won't get much cheaper.
I forgot that's out.
It's probably, like, I've heard only good things. It's probably a great game. And it won't go cheaper. But I'd like to have Mario Golf just because I have friends over, and they want to play a game. Mario is always a very safe bet.
I hear a lot of these Camelot games now are very light on the content in a way that they've never been before, and it feels like they're giving a lot of this out piecemeal in some really awful ways. I can't.
You're talking about Mario Party or golf?
All of it, all the the sports
tennis,
and shit. It's like you get 4 courses, and they really just expect you to fucking eat your medicine. And
I've heard tennis is terrible. I've heard tennis is
No, I
the
heard
newest
it's really
tennis
good.
is very bad.
it's really good.
The single player of tennis is not great. Multiplayer, it's like Virtua tennis. It is a lot of fun.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
but not a lot of courts or anything, and pretty bare bones.
Yeah, they tried to do a story mode, but it's just not. There's something about it that's just,
the story of tennis.
It's
tells
not the
itself.
good.
If Waluigi threw his racket and hit a kid,
all right,
and then
we are
court or something.
We are in November. We don't have a lot of games in November, but all these are pretty heavy hitters. So, including my game of the year, Just Dance 2022. On November 4th.
Is it still coming out for the Wii?
Not coming out for the Wii. Nope. But it is coming out for Stadia.
Fuck.
So, there you go. November 5th, Call of Duty Vanguard.
What?
We're all going to play it.
I didn't know that was.
It's a Call of Duty game. It's like a shooter.
There's
like
one
shooter.
van, and you have to guard it.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a new type of gameplay. It's like capture the flag, but guard the van.
We have some November 9th releases. Forza Horizon 5, which looks really fucking good. Jurassic World Evolution 2.
Fine.
On the same day. Hopefully it's it.
More dinosaurs, please.
Hopefully it's Jeff Goldblum. Is he reprising his role?
I doubt it. What if they got the Newman character from Seinfeld to do it?
That'd be cool too.
I would be more excited about that.
Him and Sam Jackson. Skyrim's coming out November 11th.
Wait. Fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
Elder
Go
Scrolls.
die.
Wait, no. Elder Scrolls 9 Skyrim.
Shin Megami Tensei 5 coming out on Switch on November 12th.
Day one.
Day one for you?
Yes.
All right.
Just put it inside of them.
So on the 19th of November, we have some Pokemon games. Brilliant Diamond.
Blue,
and Shining
Green.
Pearl Necklace.
Remakes, blah, blah, blah. Ugh. Pokemon, you have not.
Are they remakes?
They are remakes of the 4th generation.
Yeah, if it sounds like one noun with a new adjective in front of it, that means it's a remake.
It is.
Yep.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's
like
a brilliant,
Shining
instead
Pearl.
of just Pokemon Diamond,
Brilliant.
It's, yes.
Okay.
I
or
could
like
give-
Harry Butthole.
I could
like,
give
it's a remake
When's
of
that
the
one
original
coming out?
Pokemon Butthole.
It is literally just a new shellac
Oh,
of
it's just
paint
a remake?
on something that I
When
just
did that
don't
come
really
out?
care for right now.
Right on. Okay, well, I will be skipping those. Let me tell you. Farming Simulator on November 22 on November 27th.
They better have a card game in that one, too.
Tom, okay, so you hate farming, but what about a farming simulator video game? Is that more
That sounds
conducive
like
to Tom?
Just a special
Because it
fucking
involves
type of hell.
computers.
It's going to
Like,
bring
honestly.
him back. He's gonna
Okay.
bring him
That's
back.
like something your like family would buy. Like, we know you like video games, but you also came from a farm. But
Final Fantasy 14 Endwalker.
I was like, what is coming out from Final Fantasy? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So another
fine.
chapter
What's
in
an
the
Endwalker?
MMO, the popular one.
It's called MMO, where I'm from.
Is it like a Skywalker?
No,
Yeah.
Apparently, it's the end of a 7-year-long arc in the main story.
unless it'll make more money, then they'll keep going.
Sure.
Right. Yes. And then that brings us to December, everybody. So we're getting to the end here.
Uh-oh.
We have,
Christmas.
on the 3rd, we have a bunch of releases. We have Advance Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp for the Switch.
Day one.
Danganronpa Decadence.
Day 7.
And Danganronpa S Ultimate Summer Camp.
Day 39.
Whoa.
For sure.
All on Switch. Spellforce 3 Reforced
Ugh, what the
for
fuck?
everything.
Game of the year.
As long as it's mobile, I'll play it.
God diggity dog.
And then we hit Halo Infinite on December 8th.
Been waiting my whole life for this.
Wait my whole life for this.
It's like Phil Collins.
I can feel Master Chief in the air
When I see that- when
tonight,
I see that- When
Cortana.
I see that green armor and the shiny visor, I just want to come. I'm just like, yeah, whoa.
It's like that Luke Bryan
I'll
song.
be like,
That is a great song.
dude, it's the Master Chief. He's
I
got
just
the
wanna
gun.
come.
My kind of cum party. Well, just kidding. I love
It's actually more of like a
Luke Bryan.
forest green.
Halo
Luke Bryan is awesome.
Infinite.
I'm just kidding. Luke Bryan sucks. And then finally, we have Monster Rancher 1 and 2 DX for Switch, PC, and iOS coming out December 9th. And that's what I have, according to Game Informer.
You're in a rancher.
Fuck.
Yeah, there are some other games that were supposedly getting released this year, but they're not. So,
But they're not. There's, a lot of delays.
Elden
And
Ring.
Fibs.
There was some rumor of remade GTA games, like the first
The trilogy?
3 in the Unreal Engine. I haven't seen any like gameplay of that. I'm intrigued that those do actually come
Wasn't
out.
there a recent leak like today too? Shoot, I forget what it was.
That's all I do is leak.
I don't remember what. There's some other leak that happened and they had to address it. I forget what it was though.
Yeah, it could be. And, as with all things video games, nothing is absolutely set in stone. So some of these dates might change, but I would assume a lot of these are probably going to come up. God damn it, there's games this year.
They might.
They got the games.
They got
an NVIDIA leak. There's an NVIDIA leak.
There was, yeah. Final Fantasy IX remake.
That was maybe
remaster?
Chrono Cross was the one I had noticed. Chrono Cross like remaster.
Yeah.
Why?
I forgot about that.
For people that have nostalgia that'll spend another $15 on a game they can afford to make money off of.
Fine.
Where's the Chrono Trigger remake? I want that.
Well, they could do a Chrono Trigger remaster, but a remake would be too much. They need to make easy money, not difficult money.
I should sell my copy.
Do you have Chrono Trigger?
Yeah.
Give you a...
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll give me.
I'll give you some Drecker beer I've been aging for a year.
Well, those are your game
I have
releases,
all those.
everybody. Those are your game releases. Let us know what you're looking forward to. And if we missed any, please let us know. Or if we were wrong, let us know. HairTheDogcast@gmail.com or Twitter us
about it.
at HotDogcast. Now it's time for One for the Road.
One for the road.
On the road again.
Dylan can't wait to get on the
we're just
road
stalling 'cause
again.
Dylan looks like he's about to.
Dylan wants to stab me in the throat, my friends, and we can't wait to get him on the road again. Dylan,
The road again. Like a pack of gamers, we play Skyrim again.
Yes.
I wish I had like 15 edibles and I could just eat them.
I just
all at
had some.
once.
edibles is Dylan's one for the road. Get
All
your
right.
edibles where
One
you
for
can.
the road, where we sign off and let you know something cool, something neat, something informative.
Oh, hi, Tom.
Before we say sayonara to episode 99 and finally move it to the land of triple digits. Next episode is episode 100. Fuck. All right, Josh, what's your one for the road? Where do people reach you?
You can reach me on the internet at Instagram, at Facebook, Instagram at Ghostbuster Josh, and I'm on Twitter at Drafty Josh, and I'm in all sorts of other places I can't tell you about right now. But
Jesus.
so I saw the movie *Malignant* last night.
How was it?
It's pretty ridiculous. It's fun.
Good or bad?
If you like it, well, it's fucking kind of crazy. Like it's gory. I enjoyed it. Definitely better. I think it's better than the ratings I was given. It's very unique.
What's the elevator pitch of the movie? I don't even know anything about it. Like, what's the overall, just like, what's the concept?
A concept. I don't want to ruin it. It's a horror game. Yeah, horror movie.
Imagine Conjuring.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a little more campy in ways, but also the movement of the figure is like a little disturbing because it's
like The Ring, because she was really scary.
It looks a little more visually appealing.
There's a reason for it though, and it makes sense. And yeah, when you see it, you're like, ho ho, what the fuck? And you're like, okay, let's ride this one out. Let's see where this goes. And
all right.
Yeah, it's violent.
Is it
streaming? It could be
only
made
in
into a
theaters?
game.
Is it only in theaters? Or
It's on HBO Max.
What is it?
And
Okay.
theaters, yeah.
Oh, fuck, all right.
Support your local theater, unless you don't want to.
All right.
I got a stupid one for the road.
Yeah.
I was thinking of something else earlier. It's not stupid, but it's.
I mean, they're never.
It's
stupid.
perhaps obvious, but did you know Spotify has many wonderful video game soundtracks? You can listen to the soundtracks from Kentucky Route Zero, Tetris Connected, Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Jesus, what the fuck?
If you didn't know, you can check out Ben Babbitt's wonderful original songs from Kentucky Route Zero. Check it out. Tetris Connected. They have the entire Tetris Effect. They have the soundtrack on there.
Fucking Spotify.
There's a lot of cool stuff.
Look up your favorite video games in there. Celeste is on
versions of
there.
songs.
Yeah.
And they have a lot of really great video game soundtracks, and I've been listening to a lot of them lately while I work. So if you have a game you love, check it out. It might be on there. There's actually a decent chance it will be. So
And then buy the soundtrack so the artist actually gets paid.
because also, and here's a stupid one for the road. Power Stone has their vinyl up for
2-1
pre-order.
for the roads?
Well,
what the hell?
I'm just
This
saying,
is unprecedented.
Power Stone for the Dreamcast has their vinyl up for pre-order today.
Okay.
So if you want something
Like Mondo? Or who's got it?
not Mondo, fucking
Just always wanted to play the game.
a knockoff somewhere, but Power Stone's vinyl is available for pre-order.
All right.
So.
And where can people get a hold of you, Brad?
I'm at Loaf of White Brad. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram. Yeah, check me out. Also, if you want to listen to a podcast about speedrunning video games, check out Need for Speed Running.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Are you advertising other podcasts on the...
Yes, I am, because I think it's worth your time, and you're already here, so check out a little more from the family.
Speed run Need for Speed yet?
I agree. You should check it out.
Thank you.
God damn it. Dylan.
I have another comic book recommendation. It was recently released. It's called "Did You Hear What Eddie Gein Done?"
I heard about that. I heard it's good.
It's quite good. It's written by Harold Schechter along with Eric Powell, who's most famous for his The Goon comics. He's a fabulous illustrator, and they really capture the history of a very strange time in Wisconsin folklore.
What I would be excited about reading that is I've listened to multiple podcasts, including the last podcast on the left one, the one I think about the most, but describing Ed Gein's life at the time and how it all went down. It'd be very fun to see a visual representation. So is it like fairly accurate, or is it trying to be a little more pulpy and over the top?
It's mostly, well, the facts are all there. Illustrations, they often portray not necessarily the exact truth, but
a stylized version.
There are no photos of a lot of these things, so there's only so much you can do within the moment.
When he says he's screaming, like singing out at the moon in the middle of the night, like that is an artistic interpretation for sure.
There are a few things that take some artistic liberties, but I think they really they treat it with such weird empathy and straightforwardness that it really does work. And Eric Powell is a genius, so. And Harold Schechter's a good researcher. I'm surprised. It can get very wordy, though. There are some pages where I'm like, whoa. You got.
We just turn it and you're like, Jesus Christ. I got to read all this.
Dylan, I have a question for you. So I've heard you mention recently, like you get done working, you like to come home and read comics.
Yeah, all the time.
Where do you get, do you get physical comics delivered to you often? Do you go to stores to buy the new releases? Because are these episodic comics that are coming out?
Well,
how do you get your comics?
I get trade paperbacks. I don't get the stuff that's like $4 that is like basically a magazine. I don't have the patience for that anymore. I'm an adult man.
Yeah,
I want something I can put on my bookshelf and say like, this is hardy. I can break this out and read this. And if I put it somewhere, I don't have to worry about getting ruined. A thing I've been doing, because I haven't been like super like jazzed about things currently in my life. I don't want to sound like like I'm like down and out.
It's because Monkey Ball's not out yet.
Yeah, I mean, you seem pretty jazzed about this podcast, to be honest with you.
I am actually. I love that. I mean, there's a reason I showed up after doing this. I didn't call and say like, I can't do it, guys. It's because I do enjoy it.
Josh is here.
One of the things that I enjoy doing is I like going to the comic book store. I like supporting local. If I can do it, I will. But there are just some things you have to order through the non-physical means. And I do it. I've done Amazon. If I can find it and get it quicker, I'll do it. But I will first try to support local.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Did I ever mention that my cousin, she went to nursing school, and out of school, like one of her first patients was Ed Gein when he was Mendota, I believe.
Mendota,
oh shit!
He died in '84.
So it was after it happened.
Yeah, he was already put away.
He was in a mental hospital for a long time.
Yeah, she was a nurse there.
Did he say anything to her?
I can't. Yeah, I think so. But
Did he say he liked the Dogcast?
He likes a lot of things, Brad.
I don't remember.
I need this to.
That was back in like episode 1 days. I don't remember a lot of.
Okay, so maybe he would like. Maybe he did like the Dogcast.
Dylan, where can people get a hold of you?
At Demons Draw Dylan on Instagram. I haven't been posting a lot, but once my stamina builds up a bit, hopefully I will have the energy to do so.
Oh, right. Get some like Mighty Bananas or like red peppers or something. I hear they're pretty good for stamina. So
yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
why not? And
if you have bananas, send them to Dylan at Demons Draw Dylan.
Yeah, go for it.
Yep.
I do have a lot of bananas at home. Yeah, I've got blood pressure issues, so I need to eat a lot.
Do you know who likes potassium? Me. And my name's Tom. You can get a hold of me at Tom_Wagner on Twitter.
Oh my
God. I don't know what my Instagram is. I'm on there though. I think it's Tom Wagner, whatever. Fucking A.
T-Dub.
Yes. And
Camel toe lover.
If you want to be my friend on damn it. No one's supposed to know that. I won't let you know how it's spelled.
Tom, you chose that.
There's a K
like
in
some
there.
people like get like the shitty recommendations. Like you are now
How do you know?
like Randy.
Nobody else had it.
Randy Bunghole, but you chose Camel Toe Lover.
Yes.
Randy Bunghole's a good one too.
Yeah.
Anyways, I did have a one for the road all lined up. That was not this, but you know, we're recording on a day, and right before we Dogcasted. Just found out about the death of Norm MacDonald, and I just wanted to give a shout out to him and how much I love that man.
Love Norm.
Being an SNL kid through my formative middle school and high school years, Norm was like one of my favorites and remains so through life. And it's just a shame that he's gone so early. But I know I mentioned this before on the podcast, but his quote unquote autobiography based on a true story is one of the funniest fucking books I've ever read. I'm sure the print version's fine, but if you can and you want to reminisce with Norm, get the audiobook. He narrates it, and it is just one of the most fun audiobook experiences that I've ever had, and just one of a kind, one of the best that ever lived. I know, Josh, you were a fan and as well.
Yeah, I loved him. His unique humor. There's nobody like him.
Right. Yeah, they broke the mold.
Yeah, I know. I always heard the stories that SNL kind of like dogged him hard, and other comedians really, took that to heart. Yeah, Norm always got screwed in SNL, and
yeah,
they're like he's one of the fucking best.
He mainly got fired because he kept making jokes about O.J. Simpson. And the head of NBC,
best friends with OJ,
and said, "You need to stop that." And he wouldn't stop, and he just fucking went for the jugular.
Can't take comedy, bro.
And yeah, he kind of got a raw deal there. But anyways, just want to give a shout out to Norm.
Kind of ironic. I randomly purchased his. Remember the show, The Norm Show? Mm-hmm. Not many people do.
Yeah.
But his box set goes for quite a bit. I got it on eBay at a decent price 2 weeks ago, randomly.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. It was a good show, though.
My first thought was from Billy Madison, where he's like, "Do you want to feed that horse some beer?" And he's like, "I don't know." It's like, "All right, I'm gonna go put some beer in a bucket." And,
oh man,
no, Norm MacDonald was a fantastic comedian. Not afraid to say what he thought, and funny in a really good offensive way.
Yep. One of Canadian.
Jack Nicholson now or Jack Nicholson 1969? What kind of a line is that? Like,
he goes,
Meg Ryan or Jack Nicholson? I don't know.
I have to go lift weights. What?
All right.
Yeah. Well, that's yeah.
We will drink a beer to Norm right now, and we will send all of you off very cordially. Thank you for joining us this week for episode 99. We are here at the Dogcast. We are available.
And we are loaded with dead hookers.
There you go. Keep them coming.
Just keep going.
Yeah.
Dirty work.
You can get a hold of us at the emails at hairofthedogcast@gmail.com. We are on Twitter at
Hot Dogcast.
Yes! That's right. We are on Instagram at
Hair of the Dogcast.
Yes, that is correct. Good job, Brad.
Thank you.
At Gmail at
hairofthedogcast@gmail.com.
That already. But you can also support the Dogcast and
Patreon.com/hairofthedogcast.
Look at that.
Stop fucking around. No excuses anymore. We're not cool like that. Now it's time to join the Patreon or die.
All right.
Or just just if you want to check it out, it's worth it and it's fun. So thank you.
It really is. And we appreciate all the support. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to go fill out my calendar with all the games I'm going to be buying the next couple months.
I can't wait for Tower Builder 30. I can't believe they made another one after 29.
I just can't wait to farm in the farming simulator.
Big Burger Happy Farm? What was it, Josh?
I hear the thresher in this one really grinds up the corn.
More polygons.
What's the thresher do?
Josh, wait.
Happy Humble Burger Farm.
All right, Josh. Take us out and describe your favorite part of what Happy Burger Happy Farm will be.
The cows know about the burgers, and there's an issue with that. I don't want to spoil it for you, but the cows know. And the clock strikes moo.
All right, we'll see you next time for episode 100. Oh my God, who would have thought?
100, Tom.
Lick my dick.
All right, yeah.